Hey, does anybody know where Catsi is?
I saw him go out the door a couple of days ago.
Okay. Well, who wants to do some magic?
What kind of magic?
You want to learn your first spell?
Yes.
Perfect. I want you to walk over to the door. I want you to pick up that mailbag, walk to the doorknob, turn the door clockwise 3 times. Go out the door, stand there for a second, then come right back in. See if there's anything in the bag. You're checking the mail.
You tricked me.
It's magic.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Why not just have a mailbox?
Because it won't work in here.
Oh.
Right.
Gotcha. The bag was costly. It's enchanted. So you just have to step outside, and then any mail that was sent to us will appear in the bag, and then you come back in.
Gotcha. Okay. So I go over here, I grab the mailbag.
Yep.
I turn the handle, you said clockwise 3 times.
Yep, 3 times. So, yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And then open the door, step outside.
Okay, here I go.
Perfect. Now.
Then I just come back in.
Yep. You can just turn around. I would turn around clockwise as well. Same direction. And then come back in.
Okay.
Shut the door.
All right. I do a clockwise.
Perfect.
360.
Twirl.
And I come back in.
Perfect. Now, see if there's anything in the bag. Sometimes there ain't.
Has this been a system of trial and error to figure out that exact maneuver, by the way?
No, actually, the bag was a gift. The enchanted bag was a gift so that people could send us things.
Is clockwise just the safest direction to turn?
No, not always.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was interested in. Is there any specific reason why?
Yeah, there is a reason.
Have to do that?
Yeah, because magic spells will have kind of certain things that you got to do, steps that you got to do in order, and the person who gave us the bag said that's how you do the spell. That's how you receive.
Oh, okay. So it came with instruction manuals. It wasn't a matter of, somebody did one too many turns and then got sent into oblivion.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. At least not that I know of. Maybe they did trial and error while they were making it, because they...
Anyone done it wrong before?
Not here, anyway. But like I said, maybe the gutter mage who did it fucked up while trying to figure out the recipe in the first place.
Did you say gutter mage?
I sure did. Wizard.
I don't know a wizard, actually.
Oh, well, I just mean like that.
Like a mage that happens to be a vagrant?
No, it's more like...
Like gutter snipe?
They do magic, but it's not innate. Kind of like that.
But it's not like paying the bills so they work as a handyman cleaning gutters?
No, it's more like they can be good, but then they could also not be good.
Oh, like what if a hedge witch actually...
That's it. That's another term for them as well. Yeah, that's another term for them as well.
Well, that won't make sense because they got a little hedge around their place, I thought.
Sometimes, but also it depends on what they're doing. If they're in the kitchen or whatever, they're using herbs and the like, right? There's different terms for things for a lot of different, there's different terms for everything, really. Words have power, names have power, and all that sort of thing. Anyway, is there anything in the bag?
You're going to teach me an actual spell after this, right?
Yeah, I'm going to
open the bag.
If there's anything in there, I'll teach you how to reply.
Okay, I open the bag.
There is a letter in there. It just looks like plain kind of tan paper. There's a wax seal on the back with a symbol you may not recognize. Probably you don't recognize. You can roll for it if you like. And the seal kind of glows a little bit as you're looking at it, and you tilt it and you move it around.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll roll to see if I recognize it. Why not?
Yeah, heck yeah. Go ahead and why don't you roll me a flat D100? This has got to be doubles in positive, so no omens. And then we'll have to figure something out. 46. No luck. I think I'm going to show it to you here, and you can kind of... You have free reign to try to figure out why the symbol is the way that it is, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on. Can you guys see that?
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like a like a compass
Yeah,
star, like a compass rose, with, like, arrows coming off it. Yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Jinx on compass rose.
Oh, that worked. I'm so excited about that. Okay, fantastic.
Does Jinx have power in this office?
Like saying the term Jinx? Like you only
yeah, like Jinx, personal Jinx. Does that?
I mean, it could. Magic is in the metaphor. Metaphor is in the magic. Either way. So, I mean, if it means something to you and it's like a promise that you're making with somebody else, then yeah. You don't want to be an oath breaker, trust me.
Metaphors in the magic. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So magic works on a basis of truth and not fact?
That's right.
Huh.
That's right.
Have something factual but not truthful.
Natural at that. Anyway, who wants to read the letter?
Oh, yeah, I'll give it a read.
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
No,
yes?
I think you're on the luckier side. I think you should open all letters from now on.
Now you're getting it.
Just in case. You never know. There could be a glitter bomb in there or something.
A what?
Well, that's it.
A glitter bomb.
I
Yeah.
better check it if there's a bomb in there.
No.
How do you know what a glitter bomb is, but you don't know a lot?
Well, I know what a bomb is. I mean, if there's traps, look, I'm familiar with, booby traps, bouncing betties, shoebox mines. I'm aware of all of that.
Never heard them called bouncing betties before. I would have thought that was something completely
they're called
different.
bouncing. Well, they're called bouncing betties because when it shoots up into the air, it's about 3. Well, I shouldn't. Never mind.
All right.
Well, good to know that you're an explosives expert. Yeah.
All right. So we agree. It's my job to open suspicious doors, and it's Harry's job to open suspicious mail. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
We can split that.
Why not? I like reading. Yeah, all right. And it's just making sure if I break this seal, ain't nothing bad gonna happen. I ain't gonna get a curse on me or something.
Well, we don't know. That's why you're opening it. Because you're the lucky one.
I'm tracking now. All right. Okay.
That's a good
break
point.
that seal.
You don't want me opening it. I have no luck whatsoever.
Open Miss Moore's desk. That's the one by the door. Open that drawer on the left, not the one on the right, because that's her personal drawer, but the one on the left should have a letter opener in it.
Right. Well, who the hell is Miss Moore?
Oh, she's the, can I say secretary? Sometimes I say things and they're like, that's not appropriate anymore,
Secretary's
Alder.
normal, but
Okay,
sometimes
perfect.
assistant, depending on whom.
That is our assistant, Miss Moore. She shows up sometimes. Maybe you'll meet her.
All right.
She just shows up sometimes? What is she? So, secretary isn't like organizing files?
Yeah.
Doing paperwork?
Yep, she keeps track of our files. I think she's wicked smart.
She's a temp.
And she should be an investigator, but she keeps saying like, oh no, Alder, I don't necessarily think I'd be very good at that. I just like flowers. I like making the office pretty. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't.
Why does she sound like a cartoon mouse?
Wait till you meet her.
Is
She
she
sounds
a
very
cartoon
sweet.
mouse?
I guess we'll see how good my impression is when you meet her. Anyway.
Be like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit situation. Anyway,
Classic.
let's see. Broke the seal here, and I feel fine.
Okay, who's it from?
This is from it's Oglethorpe.
Oh, perfect.
Wonderful.
What does
Looks
Barkley
like
have to say?
Barkley got home safe, it seems. Dear Alder, Jim, Harry, Gus, Catsi, I congratulate all you on a job well done. It is quite clear why the office appeared when it did. I've worked with all manner of trainees and novices in the past, and had the 4 of you merely all survived, it would have made you the highest performing newcomers I ever seen.
Wow, what a
Well,
compliment.
we did, so we must be the
Yeah.
highest. Okay, all right.
Oh, high praise.
However, you did not just survive, you excelled. Were it not for your quick thinking, I could have done great harm to a being that meant us no harm to us, and that is a sorrow I would not have recovered from so quickly. Thank you for this, and in return, know that though I am on the path of my own, if you need my assistance, all you need to do is open the door, and I will be there.
Oh, that's nice.
It's very nice. I've gone on for too long, as I tend to do with no one to stop me. And Ms. Alda, you make one hell of a chief.
Oh.
Please give Rod, Candy Girl, and Ponytail my best when you see them. For the rest of you, while this was only a first case, I can already tell that you guys are definitely
guys on that pole a couple of times and probably take care of it. You guys moved.
Yes, we did. We had D.U.M.
Well, I've got it here. There's somebody nearby.
I wonder if they ever found out.
Well, now I reckon I ought to tell you a story about a little office that handles things nobody else will. You know, the supernatural, super unnatural, hauntings, hexes. The whole list is rather long, and we don't have near enough daylight for that. What you need to know is this. Ain't no script here. We make it up as we go. Music, sounds, etc. It's all produced for you live, like magic. And it being a scary story and all, I'm assuming it will have all the things scary stories do. But I'm just guessing here, because of it being improvised and all. Alls I know is with this cast, well, it's probably going to be brutal, violent, and have enough moral decay to make our therapists quit. You got one of those, right? Good. So use your brain, okay? It's going to be scary, strange, and dumb as hell. Oh, f*** off, you.
Where you belong. Sincerely yours, Barclay Oglethorpe. P.S. Oh, Oglethorpe? Oh, not like Oglin. Like, oh, I see. You always called him Barclay,
nice.
So I didn't hear it that often.
I thought it was French. I was
Good old Ogley.
Oglethorpe.
Oh, maybe it is.
Maybe that's just Ellis Island.
Maybe it's one of those things where, we're like it's supposed to be pronounced one way, and then, it's just easier to pronounce it Oglethorpe because people continue to mess it up. Maybe it's like that.
Because you see the lay, and then it ends in E. Oglethorpe.
All right.
I think it needs an accent on the end, like cafe.
That could be the case, though, yeah.
Could be.
Oh, well, there was one more thing
Sure.
specifically for you, Jim. P.S. Careful with that coleslaw, and coleslaw's in quotations, so it may not be coleslaw.
Oh, okay.
Well, that gives me a warning about the coleslaw, not the jar of acid that I still have.
Well, you know
still
what
have
that
a
is.
jar of acid?
Well, yeah.
Of course.
I put it on top of the filing cabinet. We may use it. That may come in handy at some point.
We should probably
label
put
it,
that
though?
somewhere safe. Maybe not high
Should
up
we
because
label
we'll
it?
knock that over.
Yeah.
I think the filing cabinet's pretty safe.
Acid do not drink sounds pretty good to me to put on the jar just as a
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Could
does
we
have
do
bubbles
acid do
and
not drink
steam.
unless...
unless what?
Unless, why would we drink acid?
Well, there might be a spell at some time that requires you to drink something like that, and you'll be fine. Well, it would, acidic, we could just do orange juice, but it might be...
Yeah, you
Right.
could just do citrus. You
well,
don't gotta
okay,
go
but
for...
listen, see, magic does scale. Metaphor matters, your intent matters, and how far you're willing to go matters. Really, you all aren't ready for
what
magic
spell
yet.
are you casting that needs you to drink caustic material?
I mean, I can think of maybe like 20 right off the top of my head.
Name one. I'd love to hear one.
Turning yourself into a bomb.
I suppose you wouldn't care if you're drinking acid at that point.
Well, but
I
this,
stand
this
wildly
is my,
corrected.
this is my point. I think like there are spells where you won't get hurt if you do that, right? You're like saving it until you then expel it out of you in a bomb-like format, but then you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Right?
All
but
right.
you have to be, sometimes you have to be willing to do the scary thing to get the thing you want done. Everything comes at a cost. But I think we're not ready for magic yet, other than sending a letter. So if you want me to teach you how to do that, I will teach you your first spell, and your first spell will be how to respond to a letter using magic.
Fine.
Okay, perfect. So
Glad we're starting off with the easy stuff first.
Yeah, I think anything beyond this is too scary. We start small. So in that cabinet, you'll find the paper, and you'll find our little wax seal. It has our symbol on it from the office. And I point to the window. So you grab that. You're going to go ahead and compose your letter using that ink that's right next to the letter set. And when you're done, oh wait, I should start. You have to compose the letter under the full moon. So I don't know what time it is right now.
Isn't it 4:30 forever or something?
You might have. That's the clock.
Right.
The clock is just springs and whatnot. It ain't time. Pay it no mind. But if you open the blinds there, you might be able to see the moon. It depends. We move around, so you could sit by the window. So next time you notice the moonlight is when you write your letter. Okay, you write it under the moonlight. Then you use our seal. Then did he leave anything else in there? He sure did. Oh, it's a postcard for the last town that we saw him in. Oh. Actually, it's for the diner, I think he said.
Yeah, it's the Two Spoons diner postcard.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So this is how you do the spell, okay? So whoever you're writing to, you need to have something from your last point of contact with that person. So for us, it would be something from that town that we were all in together. So this postcard for the diner works. You're going to as soon as you're done writing with that special ink under the moonlight, then you light that on fire and you think about Oglethorpe. You think about the last thing he said to you, your last encounter. You just focus on him for a couple minutes. And then you leave the letter there and you don't mail it. You don't put it in that bag until dawn has hit the next day. So after then, you take the letter, you put it in the bag, you turn the door, same way, go outside. When you come back in, the letter's gone.
Does it have to be the last conversation that we had exactly?
No, you just have to have a strong recollection of the person you're trying to send it to. Because essentially, the bag is enchanted to send and receive to the person that you want to send and receive to, no matter where they are in the world. Now, it is where, not when or whence. So we have to make sure that we're trying to send it in the same year that we're receiving or we saw him last, right? So if you go outside and it's like, 1942, you don't want to try it then.
Makes sense.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
That might have been the intercom that we sometimes have.
We sometimes have an
That's somebody at the door.
Why'd they knock after the intercom then?
I don't know. Maybe because we didn't respond. I don't think I've ever had the intercom work.
Is there a button, like an intercom button here?
No, it's just sometimes I hear a voice like, hello, is anybody there? But I don't know how to respond yet.
Right. Well, should we get the door then?
Yeah, does somebody want to get the door? Maybe you,
sure.
Harry, because you're lucky.
I like that you're saying that now instead of thief. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're still
there. In there?
Oh, I knew it. We have somebody. We need to help somebody. Open that door.
Yeah, I got you. Hello? Why say it that way?
Is this the Department of Unsolved Mysteries?
It sure is.
Right.
Come on in.
We are in fact dumb.
Right.
Come on in. Shut the door, Harry.
Oh.
Come on in. Come sit down. Sit down.
I'll stand. I'll stand if you don't mind.
Are you sure? We have nice, comfy chairs. I could get you a tea or a coffee.
Okay, I know.
You're probably here because you witnessed. Okay.
Over me.
Okay.
No fussing? Okay, no fussing. That's cool. We'll all stand a respectful distance. We can all stand. That's fine.
Yeah, we can stand. It's all right. I'm older, by the way, like the tree. This here is Jim. That's Harry, and that's Gus.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lilith West.
All right.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Miss West. How can we help you today?
Well, I'm not crazy.
No, of course not.
Sure, you hear that all the time.
I have
the
not
police
met
think I'm crazy.
Well, I haven't met a single crazy person in all my time doing this, so your odds are in your favor, miss.
And we're all a little mad here anyways, so...
Yeah.
You're in good company.
Well, whether you're being generous or not, I thank you for that. I have a problem. And I've been to the police about it. They are no help. I've even had, you've probably seen them on YouTube, these ghost hunting shows. You know, I've had a ghost hunter in. Well, I'll start at the beginning. I have a shop here in town. It's a special shop. It's sell books and candles and herbs and crystals and things of that nature. A metaphysical shop.
Okay, we have
you heard of it? It's called Ether and Earth.
Ether and Earth.
Right. You know, a few blocks away here in Palo Alto.
You know, would you believe it or not, we're new to the area, so we haven't heard of it, but that doesn't mean that we wouldn't appreciate it if we visited. You said it was called what again?
Is it Ether and Earth,
Earth.
Like ether with an E, or with that cool Greek AE at the front, or however it is?
AE, it's the right.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh,
People
I bet
come
that
in all the
sign
time
looks
and
fun.
say Aether and Earth, which upsets me no end.
That's
Anyway,
how I say it.
Well,
You know, that must be a lovely sign though, because you have the AE in the ether, sorry, and then the EA in the Earth. They're reversed, mirrored.
It's a lovely sign. Yes.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's nothing for it, I suppose. I've inherited the shop from my aunt who passed suddenly, perhaps a month or so ago. And, you know, it's, despite the name and content, just sort of a bookshop. You can see it as such. A few weeks back, I had to call the cops. There was a disturbance. I thought someone had broken in. You see, I live above the shop. And was woken up by, maybe best described as clanging. You know, there's not a kitchen downstairs, but it sounded like pots banging. And
so middle?
I guess.
Okay.
That's what it sounded
all right.
like.
If you don't remember, that's fine too. I'm just asking questions that may not seem important, but they're important.
We'll never forget it, but I do not know if it was
okay.
Metal. It just, again, maybe pots clanging, so yes, perhaps. But I called some officers out, and there was no one there, and so I wrote it off, but 2 nights later, it sounded like a bookshelf fell. This time I just went downstairs, you know. I thought, as impossible as it sounds, maybe there is some kind of creature in here. A cat or something that is hiding, you know, and no one has seen it, and when the police came, it hid, and there was nothing disturbed. So for all that sound, there was nothing disturbed, and again the next night.
So it
This would
went
have been
from
about
1 night, then 2 nights, then the next night. Okay.
Yeah. There was this is the part where you're gonna think I think I don't care what you think. It sounded like screaming, but not a person, not a cat either. And you don't tell me it was a fox. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that it could have been a fox. If I hear it could have been a fox one more time. Anyway, I called the police again. I didn't want to go downstairs, and they came, and I got the look after they walked the shop and saw nothing, and I got the Yep, well, I guess you've lost your mind. Look, I've given it plenty of times, so I would know the look. We get a lot of interesting customers. At any rate, it's just continued. Now, when I'm standing at the register, sometimes candles will fall. A bowl, an incense bowl, shifted and moved across the counter a few days ago, and
you, I believe you, just to be clear, I'm being specific. You saw it move, or I
saw it move
and then turned and then it, okay. All right.
Saw it move, and there was no other employee there. I was alone at the time. Again, I would have thought.
Fully believe you. I just was being specific because, that matters.
I'm not been sleeping well. I'm sorry for my short temper.
It's all right, Miss
I thought, initially that someone was playing a prank on me, and I looked for the fishing line, I guess it is. People always say perhaps someone tied fishing line to something and they're pulling things, and of course I try never to go in the basement. My aunt it's a wreck down there. She collected oddities and things, but the police they've searched, and so I don't think there's anyone hiding down there that would be perpetrating these stunts. Right. So I saw your ad in the paper, and I forgot to mention the whispering. Sometimes it seems to be when I'm near this will sound silly, but we have a seance table. We hold monthly seances. This is utter nonsense. Nothing has ever happened at one of these, unless my Aunt Ruth was making something happen, which I don't know. I still don't know. But at any rate, when I go, it's kind of, this table is on kind of a raised area with bookshelves around it. When I go to retrieve a book up there, or dust or something, that's where I hear the whispers, and I don't know what they're saying. And I've looked, you can go ahead and ask, but I've looked for like a mini recorder, someone leaving their phone, something like that. Mm-hmm. There is nothing.
Okay. Miss West, would you just give us a second? We're just going to cram into my office for just a moment, and then we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
y'all.
Fine. I can leave if you want.
Stay right here. No fussing. If we can't fuss for you, you don't fuss for us. You stand right there. We'll be right back. Or you can sit. That's fine.
Understood.
Y'all, come on.
I'll stand.
And please make yourself comfortable. We have coffee, Twinkies, and just don't touch the coleslaw.
No, thank you.
And I shuffle into the office. I hold the door open, let y'all come in, and then I close the door. Okay, so what do we think?
Well, sounds like there's a ghost, a poltergeist of some sort that's haunting her shop.
I mean, it could be.
What I've gathered.
It could be. It could also be some sort of item. I mean, she said her aunt was collecting crazy things. It could be something down in that basement. It could also be nothing. So just make sure we go into it with the mind that we try to find the supernatural if it's there. But if it ain't, we got to set her mind at ease and let her know that it ain't. But usually, I mean, the office wouldn't show itself if it wasn't something. So I've never had it not be. But I think that's an important way to go into an investigation.
So the seance table is...
That's scary as shit. Yeah, hey, listen, don't fuck around with that. All right?
Don't fuck around with the seance table?
Don't fuck around with the seance table.
Sorry, just ground rules real quick. Ghosts are real.
Oh, yeah.
I know this because I've been hugged by one for a really long amount of time, by the way.
Yeah.
But,
well, it wasn't so much a ghost as it was. Anyway, that's fine. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So not my point.
The assumption that it is a ghost, but a seance table can theoretically open the door to all sorts of nasty spirits.
Oh, it ain't theoretical. It is real as shit. So don't fuck around with that table, okay?
Okay, so her aunt passed recently.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Before we go into the sorry to cut you off, Gus, but before we go into all of the details, basically what we do now is we decide if we're going to take the case or not. And then we go tell her that we're going to take the case. All right? Who wants to take lead on this one? Anyone? You don't have to. You can work together.
I mean, I thought we were always working together regardless.
Okay, we are, but I mean, do y'all want... Usually when I hand out assignments, sometimes we're doing multiple cases at once. Someone's got to be the lead on this, so you're filing the paperwork. Really? Everybody listen to each other. You're all equal say, but somebody's in charge of the paperwork afterward.
Look, I'm happy to be in charge of the paperwork. That's fine.
I was going to say, I mean, you just mentioned the whole you were haunted for... well, until now, I suppose, Gus. So perhaps you would be the expert in this particular case.
Sorry, what did you say? What were the words you just used?
Haunted?
I was haunted?
Yeah.
You said that you had a ghost following you.
No. I was hugged by a ghost. Harry.
He was saying
for a long period of time.
Lower your voice so she can hear you. And also... we need to tell her if we're taking the case or not. She's probably thinking we're talking about how crazy she is. So, who's lead?
Well, Gus, you are quite intimate with ghosts.
There we go.
Fine. Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, so Gus is taking lead on this case.
I'll be the ghost whisperer.
Okay, so
that's fine.
So then you will go out and you'll say, Miss West, we're going to take your case, and I'm taking lead, and we're going to help you. I think, I mean, I'm going to let you guys handle this. Obviously, I'm here for questions and things like that, but I always think that it's nice to let her know that we believe her. If you do, don't lie. But
yeah, I believe her.
Right? Listen.
I have no reason to doubt after some of the stuff that I've seen in here. This is the least crazy thing I've ever heard.
Make sure to tell her that, because listen, I think sometimes we help people by just believing them when they tell us something that they've experienced that nobody else believes. And then we go in and we try to help. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
Gus, the ghost guy. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. The ghost hugged me, by the way. That wasn't a two-way street. All right? Can we clarify that?
That wasn't a ghost so much as it was an offshoot of a wraith. They're not the same thing, but that's okay. We'll figure it out in the end. Go ahead.
Incorporeal apparition. Does that work for you?
Yes, that is perfect. Yep.
Okay. I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm sorry. I'm very
passionate about
If you're
ghosts.
upset about this, I'll take it if you need.
No, it's you back off, all right? I've got this.
Right.
All right.
I'm opening the door. I open the door. Thank you so much for waiting, Miss West.
Hi, Miss West. Do you mind if I call you Lilith?
I don't suppose I mind. No.
Okay, all right. Well, Lilith, the team, we've decided that we're going to take your case. And just want to say, upright and outright, we fully believe you. We don't think you're crazy. We don't know the specifics of this, and we're going to have to do some, some groundwork, some investigation on our end, just to figure out exactly what is the cause of this. And I think by the end of it, at the very least, we can rule out for you whether it is something supernatural or isn't. I think we can give you that clarity by the end of this, and hopefully that'll give you some peace of mind, if nothing else. I can't promise we'll solve the problem, but we'll do our best to categorize it, if nothing else.
I mean, it could be supernatural, super unnatural, paranormal, para-abnormal, any one of these things. Supernatural is a wide umbrella, but it doesn't cover everything. It could also be metaphysical, considering the type of shop you've got. Anyway,
don't
sorry.
Know what any.
I don't know if the categories were helpful for her.
I'm realizing that now in this particular moment that I probably should have.
We gonna help you.
Yes.
I appreciate that. I suppose it probably costs a fortune.
No.
Not at all. We don't get paid.
Yeah, we're pro bono, I suppose.
Yeah, we're taking this pro bono. We do get paid. We're taking this pro bono. We get paid in helping you. I mean, pay with not money dollars, but we get paid. We get paid.
Intrinsic value versus extra.
I just don't have a fortune.
No. I will say though, if there is an object,
we're kind of like remora fish. You know what I mean? Like we get paid by the process of doing the thing.
I don't know what that means, but I believe that is true. okay, maybe I don't believe that is true, but
It's effectively true.
Miss West, if we do find an object that is potentially cursed or haunted or enchanted or something like that, we may need to retrieve it and remove it. But we'll make sure to ask if it's okay with you first. But
by all means,
okay.
The basement though is I didn't believe this before now, but it is my aunt used to she would say she was doing rituals to seal off some objects down there. She would buy salt in great quantities and bring candles down there, and I have no idea.
Okay, y'all,
she would,
when you go to the house, check for sea salt.
Yeah.
If it is, then she probably knew her shit.
Yeah, did she keep ledgers, perhaps, of her purchases? Because if we can narrow down the ingredients, that we might be able to work with that.
There's a large book in the basement, but I don't think it's a ledger. It's...
Oh, Jesus.
No, she didn't. She should have asked me years ago. I'm an accountant. She should have asked for help with the books. She should have been keeping track of these things. I should know. I should be able to answer you about what it was and how much it costs and all of that, but I don't. And I don't think she even has an inventory of what is down there. She just didn't let anyone down there and said that things were dangerous, and I didn't believe her.
Hey, Miss West?
Didn't believe any of that.
This isn't your fault, okay?
I appreciate that.
We're gonna help you. Would you mind showing the team here your shop?
For all the good it will do, trust me, nothing is going to happen. I've had...
Oh yeah, you were saying at the beginning you had some tube person come?
Yeah.
What is that, if you don't mind me asking for clarification on that?
Okay, so are you not familiar with YouTube?
No, just basically consider I have no idea what anything is at any given time. Clarifying always helps. It's a site?
Miss Alder's off the grid.
Okay. Yeah, it's a website where people
I know what that is. Like the
video content
forum. Right. Yeah. Okay, got it. I know what you're talking about now. Like the computer.
Are we talking
in the
like a Greek forum, or
I know what it is. I've got you. I'm tracking.
Like the computer in the other office, Jim, with the things that people should talk about.
Probably just, I'm gonna be fine. I'll just go. I think.
No. We'll help you. Sorry that I didn't know what the tuber it was, but I will help you. I just want clarification.
YouTube. It's
YouTube.
I know what it is.
Like Geocities?
West. Sure.
Well, I think I am familiar with what a website is. That's there's a website right over there. See,
so the thing to know about me and my team, Lilith, is that our understanding of technology is a bit disparate, and that can lead to miscommunications at times. But that does not mean that we are not excellent at our job. We have a 100% success rate as a team.
That's true, actually.
That's a sidebar, Gus. It's a bit misleading. We've only done one.
And with your help, it will continue to be a 100% success rate. We're going to have to tour the site, and I do apologize in advance. There might be some slightly uncomfortable questions at times, but just know that anything that we ask is in the pursuit of making sure that this has a good resolution for you and your shop.
I don't mind answering questions relating to this issue.
Okay, great.
Okay. That sounds great. Well, I'm going to stay here and let you lot go on your little adventure. Just remember, ask lots of questions, take lots of notes, and I'll be here.
All right.
Can you handle that?
It's
That's scary.
314 Byron. I mean, I suppose you can look it up, but
Well, they'll go with you. They'll escort you if you don't mind.
Sure, we should probably get some things before we leave.
Oh,
though,
yeah.
right, Alder?
Okay, how about how about they just meet you there? Does that work,
Right.
Miss West?
It does.
Okay. We'll be over there shortly. Thank you for trusting us with this, by the way.
I appreciate it. Thank you all.
Very welcome.
All right,
We'll
Dumb's
get down to
door is
the
always
bottom of
open.
it for you.
Thank you.
So, should probably grab things that are handy for the spectral.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was trying to establish a baseline of confidence in us, by the way. That's what I was attempting to accomplish.
Yeah.
You know, I was...
It's a bit dishonest, Gus. We've only done one.
It's actually purely honest. It's the most honest thing I could have said.
Well, if I say this is the world's greatest hot dog according to my mother, it isn't
then
exactly
it
the
is.
world's greatest hot dog.
But it is according to your mother.
I mean, what
See
you
what I mean?
said
It's
is
not-
sort of-
If you include the full sentence, it's still true. Unless your mother's lying.
It's a bit subjective.
And I would never say that.
Well,
My mother's a nice woman. She would never lie.
People always lie.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's get
Listen,
back on track here.
Okay, but I mean, you should maybe go into this with that maybe in the back of your mind. Okay?
no, a lot of people hide things. That's just normal.
How about
think-
instead of lying, maybe they're hiding things? You know?
You think Lilith is lying? Is that what you're saying?
She probably will at some point. Yeah, people don't like us rooting around it. And you're right. You're going to have to ask some personal questions like, how did your auntie die? Did your auntie have
exactly.
weird guests over?
I've got the.
You know, like.
I hesitated on
Yep.
asking that question because I felt like now was a bad time.
There
I was
was
going to
an
say, hey, would you
inconsistency.
mind if I take your photo? Because I feel like we
Oh,
should
yeah.
establish more rapport before I do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
That's a good call.
We can do that with her in the shop. Maybe
Yeah,
it'll show us something
yeah.
too. There was
So-
already an inconsistency that I caught.
Perfect. What was that?
The basement had nothing in it, just a bunch of knickknacks, and then it followed up with there was a seance table.
Yeah, seance table and that fucking book.
That ain't nothing.
Do not touch that. If that is actually some sort of cookbook, you do not want to be touching it, okay?
How do we know if
the
it's a,
Necronomicon?
You'll know.
The who to what?
It just it looks you'll get a feeling when you look at it. I hope, at least I do, that's somebody's spell book, cookbook, and you don't want to be touching somebody else's magic stuff.
got it? Spell book. That's more what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Betty Crocker.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Right.
Well, I mean, I guess that kind of cooking's magic too. It's all the same, really. You follow the recipe, and then you get what you want for the most part.
Sure, but magical versus food. So
Food
if
is
it's got
magic.
runes and things all over
Yeah, like don't touch it. Yeah.
it,
So
I'm
I get the feeling if this is a spirit or an apparition or something that is occupying a presence, possessing whatever the case is,
Yeah.
that there's a couple dozen different things it could be. Is my
Yeah,
is my
absolutely.
base assumption.
Absolutely. So
So is there like a troubleshooting bestiary or like something like that we can use to try
hey,
and
that's
like
a really good idea. I should maybe start making that. I
we
should
don't
do
have that.
No, we don't have
Now
that,
this-
but that's a really good idea, like a dumb manual. You know?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Okay.
On account of if most of us are ignorant of all of the things that you mentioned.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing is we learn trial and error. So what I do know about spectral, if it is spectral, is that temperature changes, sounds, and I mean like sounds like you might hear whispers like she was saying. However,
or screams that are not quite
Well,
a person's screams, but
feel like-
not quite an animal.
yeah, it could be a couple of different. That book really turns me in a different direction because that book could be calling to her to pick it up, right? So it could be that. That's what the whispers are. So we could have a cursed item down there. It could be nothing spectral at all. So really, y'all got to get in there and take as many notes as possible, and then we'll try to figure out what it is once we get back here. The world is full of many, many, many strange things, and we just got to do our best to try to narrow it down. But if it is spectral, then that's a whole other
Okay.
can.
So how do we narrow it down? Is my question then? Like,
Well,
is there
you gotta go,
other?
Yeah, you got to go and find as much evidence as you can as to what was really happening in there. Because for all we know, her auntie could have been running a fake shop and somebody's, pulling the wool over her eyes or something, There might be a reasonable, normal, non-supernatural, paranormal, para-abnormal, super-abnormal explanation for it.
Okay, well, here's my question. Is this going to be like feeling for warmth? Like if this object that's causing these issues is going to generate some sort of feeling that we can kind of, as we get closer, we feel more of the presence? Or is this something where we're going to have some sort of device that may point us in the right direction, like a metal detector?
It might
the spirit
work.
box of things. They were talking about those paranormal shows. I've watched those.
Oh, like an EMF reader.
I don't know what a spirit box is, but I'm telling you, there is a man trapped in that box right back there. Comes on once in a while to talk to me.
The television?
That thing, yeah.
Do they talk to you directly, like refer to you, Alda, or are they just talking about whatever's going on?
They don't use my name, but they're talking to me, yeah, like direct like.
Get example?
Today over in downtown Manhattan.
Yeah, that's a visual radio, Alda.
Okay.
So
yeah, well, there's a man in there who talks to me through it. We have those. We have those, by the way. Magical radios. They're like this size. You can take them with you.
Okay, that might be helpful.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can do that, because then I can respond to you here in the office if you have any questions. Yeah.
Sure.
They're in the storage
right.
door if anyone can open it.
Oh, the walkie-talkies, Gus.
Oh, that's what they're called. You said that last time. Yep.
I did, yes. I'm just saying that isn't a real man. That's a recording. Remember the cameras I had that showed the images? Remember that?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
If they're talking about news, all right, we don't have to believe me. It's fine.
You're simultaneously the most open-minded and closed-minded person I've ever met. It's incredible.
Thank you. I pride myself on that. Anyway, I think that makes me good at my job.
I can't disagree with that.
Somebody want to try the door? You don't want to leave Miss West waiting too long.
Yeah, let's collect some equipment if we can, because EMF reader, spirit box, that kind of thing could be very helpful.
This is perfect.
Let's see if we can find some.
Perfect.
Right. And Alda, by the way, when they were saying YouTube, remember the camera I had? That's the recording of that, just put on a website.
Why do they call it YouTube?
It's the website's name. Like you say a forum, it's just a name. It's a noun.
Yeah.
It's just a noun. It's a name.
YouTube.
That name has power. YouTube.
Yeah, but that's not a noun. That's just two.
In the context of when it's from, it is a noun.
Okay. All right.
Like Alda's a tree, but it's also your name.
Yeah. All right.
YouTube, it's the name.
YouTube. All right. Okay.
I think I got somewhere.
I think you did. I think that was perfect. One of you try that door and good luck getting what you need.
Yeah.
A slight meta. Remember, you can only carry so many things. That's 3 things in your character sheet. Perfect. Okay.
I just got these. I ain't leaving
Grab
without
your shit then. Let's see what they pick, shall we? What are you guys taking with you on this investigation?
EMF reader or a spirit box would be good.
Okay.
Either one of those or both. What was it? Is EMF electromagnetic frequency, Gus? Is that what that stands for?
Yeah. It's those little, things with like the little light bulbs on them.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know what it stands for.
Just for your information, if it's electromagnetic or anything kind of magnetic, you might be running into fey-like creatures as well. So that doesn't necessarily narrow it down to spectral. But it would tell you something. It would tell you something. Yep. Gee, I sure hope I... Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to say that out loud.
Okay. Good. That's not foreboding or nothing.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Gus, unless you'd like me to try the door. Or Jim, even. That'd help.
I don't think Jim knows what either of those things are, so I feel like
I have no idea
one of us
what it is. I'm trying to picture what this is in my brain. And the best that I can come up with is that it's a device similar to like a metal detector that it can detect.
Honestly, that's
close.
pretty damn close.
Yeah.
That's not that off.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that, but I'm also familiar that, a metal detector, although it can detect certain things, it isn't always reliable because those certain things may not be I don't
can
know.
Give you a false positive.
Also correct.
Yes, false positive, or it could be there, but you're getting no feedback.
Also true. Yes, there could be something interfering with it and making it so it's not reading correctly. You're all correct in that. That's spot on.
So, where is the margin of error when it comes to this device, this EMF reader? How reliable is it going to be?
Don't know until you're there.
I've never used one before to look for a ghost, Jim, so I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants, to be honest. I'm just adding to my toolkit in the hopes that something works.
I watched some of these shows on the TV, so
YouTube. Okay.
Television, but similar,
Harry,
honestly.
We could convince these two that Ghostbusters is a documentary.
Oh boy. I do not want to bring back a VHS because that's just going to cause us too many problems. You want to try to explain that to them after the computer incident?
I kind of do.
I kind of want to watch that now that you say that.
Let's check this door. Let's see what's
Okay, hold on. Before you roll for the door opening, has everybody listed their items? Because this is how we're going to do these missions. Basically, you get your gear for the mission, and you don't take backsies. You don't get to come back and get something else. Mm-hmm. You got to make do with what you choose. So each person can have 3 things out of this closet. What do you want? Name your poison.
I'll go for a spirit box.
Okay, spirit box.
Also, I'll clarify just because of the items. I always have my dice on me, and I put that under the items. Is that
doesn't count?
Doesn't count.
I mean, it does count, but there's no way you're not going to have basically a backpack with 3 extra things because I caught you.
Sure, and these fit on just a little breast pocket. So
gotcha.
All right.
So I'm gonna assume that that combined my Polaroid and camcorder take up a spot.
No, those are 2 separate things. You've got your Polaroid camera and then your camcorder, and so you have 1 extra spot for something else to bring with you.
And then I will get an EMF reader. That's my goal.
Okay.
An EMF reader.
And then you are looking for a spirit box, Harry.
Spirit box.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
You've got your dice, but I don't think you have anything else with you, so you have an extra spot in your
maybe a cassette recorder or something, because if the whispers are there, if we can physically record it, then that helps us out know something, versus if it's mental or audible.
Okay. And Jim, are you going to try to find anything out of here?
Really, just completely at a loss for any of the devices that have been listed so far. So,
Jim, maybe bringing some, just as a suggestion, maybe some salts or anything like that we can use, we can try and draw some lines, see if we see any footprints or anything like that, that sort of vibe. You have learned that sea salt is important or helpful sometimes, depending on what you're trying to find.
Yeah, I guess then be looking for just sea salt and then maybe some sage.
Okay. Some sage. All right. Now, sage is a closed practice, so you have to roll pretty well to get that out of the fucking closet. But we're going to go for it. Okay. Now, who wants to do the roll for the closet? 1 roll determines it all.
I never mind people relying on my luck, but I know Gus is pretty excited
you need to be lucky for us.
Yep. You got to be. You're the lucky one, Harry.
I am the lucky one. Well then, I think I might just do that. Let's take a look. See here. I'll ask because I feel like I should always ask. Would you consider this a gamble?
Oh yeah. Yep,
good. Then I'll get a 5 shift for that.
Yep, I sure do.
I think it's just a 5 shift. Let me double check here. Unless
I think it is, yeah.
Per pure chance. Yes, that was me. It was I had to scroll. All right.
All right. So what is your mark? Just so we all know what we're aiming for.
It should be 25. I hit roll and nothing happened.
Oh.
Unless you see something I don't.
I do not.
I'm gonna just refresh this real quick here.
Sure. If not, I can roll for you too.
Appreciate it. I'll let you know here in a moment.
Okay. Tension is killing me.
I did it again, and it's not rolling for me, so I'm gonna need you to roll. I do not know why.
Yeah,
it's not.
I remember you saying you were having a hard time loading in though too. Okay,
that is correct. I'll try a different browser here in a moment.
Now, oh, that's right. I was like, didn't you have some burn, son? But you don't because you cleared it. That's right.
I cleared it so well.
You did.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. How is burn cleared? Out of curiosity, can I ask that question now?
It's such a great question. You have
Does it have a good answer?
Yeah, food, sleep, but real sleep, which we have not done yet. Or I guess we could say that we have.
We had 5 days.
We had 5 days. Yeah. Would you like to have had some real sleep?
The coffee's really strong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It hurt that we'd slept in 5 days.
Here's how I judge that. If you've basically been in the office, you're not going to feel tired. So if you took time to purposefully try to sleep, then you can clear your burn. If you've left the office to try to go home, then and sleep, you can clear your burn. But then we got to talk about what happened when you did that. So it's up to y'all.
Sorry, the dastardly fingers got me.
Okay.
Well, I'm already good to go, so.
I'm rolling for you, Harry, your mind, right? No, soul. Jeez Louise. And your shift is 5. I got this. Go. It didn't work for me either.
Yeah, something's going on here.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Is it the
Are we going to have to go back the old-fashioned way?
We might have to. Do you want to roll?
I can. I
roll your
can get my
dice?
I could do that.
Do you have 2d10?
I do.
Someone did mention Roll20 playing up before. That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was him.
Uh-oh.
Okay, hold on. Let me try the flat. Okay.
Oh,
wow.
There we go.
I rolled for you. You want to take that? I mean, it's from your sheet.
Of course I'm going to take that. You think I'm going to say no to that?
I mean, for those listening, I rolled a 1.
Of course I'm going to take that. I'd be insane not to.
Otherworldly success. Okay.
I am indeed lucky.
That means you get everything on your list, and also you get 2 other random objects. Actually, let's make it 3 because it was a 1, and I want each of you to pick what the random object is. And it's random.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Why is this rubber chicken in here?
Oh my God.
And how is this important?
I guess we'll find out.
A fountain pen.
A fountain pen, okay.
The shoelace of a left shoe, specifically.
Shoelace of a left shoe. And I know you just went away for a second, Miss West, but do you want to throw in a random item as well?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I will throw in flashlight.
Solid. Okay.
Eminently reasonable.
Yep. You guys are also going to find six beeswax candles in here as well. Okay.
6 beeswax candles.
All right.
That's it.
Did anyone write that down real quick, or was that
you,
Alda?
I'll put it in the thing.
That'd be great. This is a test, by the way, real quick. All right, so the flats work, but our regulars do not. So I suppose what we could do is just know the shift and roll the flat from there, yeah?
Yep.
We'll just have to map it a little bit.
Just do that for now, yeah. Should be easy enough. We know what our mark is. Okay.
Exactly.
Perfect. Okay, so that's everything that you have there. And I said this out of character, but I'll say it in character as well so you can use the information. Careful with that sage now, because that's a closed practice. So unless you know what you're doing or somebody taught you how to use that, you be careful with that. It's like, using a Ouija board if you don't know what you're doing. Okay?
So why do we want to bring that then if none of us know how to use it?
Well, I didn't know none of you know how to use it. And who knows?
Figured,
maybe you'll run into somebody who does know how to use it. I'm just warning you.
True.
Just don't go doing that shit willy-nilly.
I mean, Lilith runs an esoterica shop, right? So, I feel like there
she might know, but I'm just warning you, okay? You wanted me to tell you when there might be possible explosions and the like, so I'm just warning you. Okay.
Possible man, when you say possible explosions with the sage, is that what you...
No, not with the sage. I don't know, because I've never used it myself, because nobody ever taught me how to use it, but I'm just saying, be careful, because I know that if you don't know what you're doing,
unpredictable.
Horrible shit could happen,
Gee willikers, I hate to admit this, but it's not my first time burning herbs, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, there, warning received.
Drugs.
No, I'm not proud of it.
Oh, I do drugs all the time.
You ain't getting no judgment here.
Yeah, particularly
some of the states are looking to legalize it.
Any of those hallucinogenic ones? Yeah.
Wow. All right. That was not what I expected to hear.
What do you mean?
Well, we
it's
only
like
did the
best
mild
way
stuff.
to open your third eye.
I
I don't know what that means. I mean, we had our fair share of drugs, only the minor stuff. Morphine, codeine,
Oh, shit.
reefer. Just the small stuff.
Right. No, that.
Woo! All right,
You know,
Jim.
that tracks for the times now that I think about that.
All right, y'all are
yeah,
leaving
I mean,
this West
you're
waiting.
actually-
When you're shot, I mean, what else are you going to use?
You're actually
I
the
was
biggest
thinking
party animal of the crew.
Mary Jane, marijuana, but when you said minor stuff, that was the college
Were
thing back
these-
in the day. But
Well, actually, I take it back. There were these chocolates that we found. Kept me
yes,
awake
sir.
for 3 days.
Really good idea. Do we have chocolate?
no, that's not that's amphetamines. Probably that's a bad idea. Why were those in chocolates?
Wait, chocolate's
So I
bad
had a
for
lot
you?
of that.
What are you
So I
talking
guess-
about?
I mean,
I love chocolate.
Holy,
You know
what?
a soldier's ration, wasn't it? Keep you awake.
Well, it was a soldier's ration, but we didn't get that ration. That was something we found from,
The other guys. Yeah.
the
that would
other
have been
guys. They had
amphetamines.
that.
My God. Okay. Yeah. No, don't eat more of those, Jim. If you find those, don't eat that. You want to keep your teeth.
I'm sorry? Oh, I'm not worried about cavities.
It's not a. No,
All
never
right.
mind.
Let's solve a mystery, gang.
Yes, Gus, would you mind taking the lead as you are the lead in this case?
All
I
right.
like to hear that. That's
Here we go.
office talk. Good luck, y'all. Don't forget to turn the doorknob the right way.
Well, I thought that was just for the mail.
No, Witter 3 times is for the mail, but you still also want to open.
No. You said clockwise 3 times for the mail.
Yeah, Witter is clockwise towards the sun.
Right. What's anti-clockwise or counterclockwise then?
Dio
Wait. Is it
Dio
Wittershins counterclockwise? Am I crazy?
I think. Am I wrong? Have I been wrong this whole time? Whichever
Hey,
way,
look
is,
back at the notes here.
whichever way is clockwise. Jesus Christ! I've been telling people to do it the wrong way this whole time. It's a surprise nobody's died.
Alder.
Well, now we know that apparently both ways work.
No,
Let's
because
just-
no, here's the thing, because I tell them to do it Witter and go towards the sun, which is clockwise. And so I've just been telling them that that's the wrong thing. So I hope to God nobody's explode doing a spell or something that says do it Witter, and then they do it the way I taught them. Maybe that's what happened to the rest of the crew.
Oh, God.
I'm sure it's fine. At least we found out now. So then, Diesel then. Just open it that way.
With the most blank white face, I'm going to turn the handle as it clockwise.
Boy, I hope we survive this.
Yeah, me too. Good luck.
I'm going to
Oh, wait.
I'm going to die opening the front door.
Don't forget the magic talk boxes.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Sure, the
squawk
radio.
box.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can be radio man. I've done that.
Yeah, there
job
you go.
before.
Yes, that'd be great. Do we? Are these the random things? Just clarifying. Are those on a person, or we find them there?
What?
Is this a bag of junk we get to bring with us?
Oh, yeah.
random
Yeah,
things.
no, you bring
Okay.
it with you. Yep,
And those don't count toward the 3 that we can hold normally.
that's right. You basically have a backpack
That's
of equipment you can
What I
bring with
wanted
you.
to check because we
Yeah.
couldn't fit them otherwise.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
I'll
No worries.
have myself a little,
That may
little shoulder
change
bag.
depending on the investigation, but for this one, you can bring whatever you
Sure.
want.
Right. These are extras from the lovely roll that I most definitely
Exactly.
made on my own.
Yep, exactly. It was a one.
All right.
All right, good
I'm
luck.
going to open
Don't
the
die.
door.
Count on it. Well, you all right, Gus? You gonna open that door?
Yeah, I'm in the process as I open the door.
Just checking. You paused there, and I was a little worried that you'd given up
I
the
was-
ghost.
I have to.
Pun and say, I see. Yeah.
I open the door. Move it on. I refuse to answer.
Perfect.
Well, if he goes through the door, I'll follow.
I'll follow shortly after. Nobody's exploded yet, right?
Nope. Y'all good. Although, Gus, I do need you to roll a D100, please.
Yeah, definitely don't explode.
Just a flat
Yep, just a flat D100. I'm not going to tell you what it means. 18.
18.
How are you feeling today, Gus? Are you feeling lucky?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel lucky.
All right. Good to know. Thank you so much. All right. Y'all make it out. Miss West, what time of the year is it for you, for us?
Let's say that it is October.
Okay. It is October. And we are in Palo Alto. That's right, California, Southern California. So it is, even though it's October, it's pretty warm.
Yep.
All right. And we'll say that it is evening time. So as you all step outside, you're going to feel like a wave of kind of humidity here. As you step out, those of you who maybe never been to California, it's going to feel kind of like a dry heat here.
Oh, yeah. But dry heat or humid? I
think there's a little bit of humidity, but then I think you do still feel a dry heat sometimes too, right? Because
I'm from Vegas.
Okay.
So that's why I'm checking to see if it's similar or more.
I think it's a little bit. You have more humidity here than you do in Vegas, right? Because it's all
exactly.
dry. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm being so nitpicky about this, but I just
important. We got people listening too that like want to really be immersed, and I don't even think we've described what we all look like. So anyway,
not today. We have before.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Then you gave us all interviews and you had us describe to make sure that there were no inconsistencies.
Right. Did we describe what Miss West looks like?
Not at all.
Perfect. Miss West, would you please describe what you look like?
Certainly. I am
I love this show.
About 5'5", pale, somewhat stern looking woman with brown hair and glasses, green eyes, and I commonly wear turtlenecks. I'm wearing a beige one today, and I have an amulet around my neck that looks a little incongruous for something sort of a stiff accountant would wear. And yeah, I think that sums it up nicely. Hair tied,
this is why I want descriptions.
Back kind of severely.
Yeah, that's perfect. I got to remember to do that. I don't think I ever described what I look like, but that's fine. You all use your imagination. Okay.
That's what you did at one point.
I must have, but maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Anyway, continue. I'm not here. Stop talking.
Apologies.
Yep, that's my that's Lilith West.
All right, so you all walk. You rolled a 18. So you guys are like
18.
Yeah, you guys are like talking and walking, and all of a sudden you're going to be there. You're going to look up and be like, "Oh, how did we get here?" You don't have to consult a map. It's just happening naturally as you go. And there you are at the door of, what was the address again, Miss West?
314 Byron Street.
Write it down, detectives. All right, here we go.
I feel like Jim's a wonderful note taker.
Well, that's one way to pass the buck.
Absolutely. I don't write a shit down.
I'm visibly watching him take the notes.
All right, I'm shutting up because I'm not here. You go ahead. But if you have any questions, you can ask. Go ahead.
I do have one question.
Oh, yeah,
actually,
sure. Go
but
ahead.
This may be for Ms. West, just in general. When we step out into California, those of us who may have at one time been here due to proximity of where we were before, I'm thinking a whence question, because buildings and style do change over time, and I'm curious, are we walking, say, into the Wild West? Perhaps, what do the buildings look like? What do the cars look like?
That's a great question.
I'm looking for cars specifically.
I kind of want to make you roll for this because it'd be a good guess. I think, here's the thing.
I'm happy to.
Have we discussed exactly when you are from, Harry?
No, not really. I know some people have put things 2 and 2 together due to seeing some articles, but no, we have not.
Okay. The cars don't look too far off from when you're from, but they are a bit on the newer side, like you haven't seen them before, but all right. So you haven't gone backwards. You see some stuff you don't recognize.
Maybe a little forward, or at least, all right.
Yep.
Maybe.
Does anybody else use something to try to identify when you are?
I think I'm just assuming it's past it's beyond my years.
I
quite
likely. Boxy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take a quick glance. I think what I say is like, oh, feels like Perth. It's like comment on the weather.
Perth? When? What?
That's
Where's
just
Perth?
one of the city in my country.
Oh, right. Well, I would have no idea. But fair now I do.
Huh.
Right. Well,
I already
it's
knew
the
I was
place.
going to get myself into a place in the future, talking about YouTubes and websites, but I don't see any of that around here. I just see really ugly cars. And
I can't quite disagree. I do like myself a classic, which for you would just be modern. Now that I think about that.
why are they so small?
Because we got too many people and we never made the roads bigger.
Shame. And
So did we just show up on the street? Like, did we walk out of a doorway?
Yeah. So sorry.
In the logic of this.
Yeah, when you open the office door, so what happened with Oglethorpe is extremely, well, I guess it doesn't matter. You wouldn't know either way. You open the door, and it's like we are on the downtown street area of Palo Alto, and it looks like we have an office here. So if you turn around, you'll see. You'll see we are taking up an office space along this downtown stretch somehow, and we've got it's got our little symbol on the door, and it says D.U.M. You may find it odd that she said there was an ad in the paper, because that's weird for a place that just showed up. She also called it the Department of Unsolved Mysteries. Which Alder has said, I think of it like that, but we actually have no idea what it is actually called. But yeah, I'd say it's nighttime. The street's busy. There are cars driving by, bustling, lots of people. I think I'll have to do a quick agoog to see how big Palo Alto is.
Decent? Medium.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's nice. Okay, ooh, okay, I'm gonna put a little picture here in our Discord. This is crazy. Yeah. What is this? What is that? Is that some sort of like a hill? There's like a, that's the Apple campus? Holy crap. Okay, it's just like a ring. That is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's pretty techie here. Okay, interesting. Of course she's an accountant. All right. Okay, anyway, there you go.
Thank you much.
Must not be too far in the future. I don't see any flying cars.
Yeah, the Jetsons didn't quite get it right.
The who?
Damn. It was a good effort.
I know I was getting close, but not a little too far off still. Damn.
Is that another car brand that comes out? All I know is Ford and Chevy and
pop culture reference.
The American Motor Company.
Pop culture reference.
Oh, okay.
Apologies, Jim.
Well, anyways, here we are.
Tell if you're putting me on or if you're... Is this some sort of act?
It's not an act. Thank you for meeting us outside the shop. We did find our way here fairly easily.
Yeah, and I'm just from out of town, so none of this is really... Well, I come from a place that's far less advanced than this. Have you heard of Stamford, Connecticut?
I have. It's fairly advanced.
Pay him no mind.
I can assure you it isn't. Or at least...
What year is it?
It's 2025. Why are you asking me that? Is that part of
it's standard question.
You
standard
actually
question.
do think that I've lost my mind?
There's honestly
no.
No, this isn't the first time that this has happened.
No. I have to, as part of my investigation, ask everyone what year it is. I guarantee you, it's actually part of my protocol.
I see.
Think paranormal and think of time being odd sometimes. All right, just that truly. We mean you no disrespect, man.
So, anyways,
Lilith, if we didn't respect you, we wouldn't have shown up. I have to be honest. So, us being here is a pretty big vote of confidence.
Yes, and we want to get down to the bottom of this.
Would you like to come in?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a lovely
I open the
little
door
shop you have.
and if if I may. I'd like to describe the shop.
Please.
So there's a little step up, like half a flight of stairs, maybe 5 or 6 stairs, concrete, to step up into this place. And it's, you know how often you'll see like dentist office in a house? This is kind of like that. It's basically was a house at some point and has been many offices over the years, but at this point it is that one step, or those 5 steps walk up to an open room with a room to its left and a room to its right. So you walk into this open space and there's a counter directly in front of you where you would bring your purchases. And to the left and raised up is a giant round table, the seance table, presumably, surrounded by bookshelves. And then to the right, you can see a room that's just filled with candles, books, herbs, stones, crystals, necklaces, you name it. Anything sort of, to do with maybe casting minor spells or, metaphysical or paranormal interests, which my aunt was all about. And then beyond the counter where you would purchase things is a door you don't know to where, and to the right of it is an open vestibule with stairs just going up, and presumably that's where I live, above the shop.
So the very first thing I do, when you say to come inside, is I take out my Polaroid camera and I snap a photo of like the sign, like the storefront, basically, before I step inside. So the first thing I do is I take a photo there, and I'll check it later. Just gonna, unless something happens.
No, that's
PP gestures.
No, I'm gesturing because we talked about this, but I don't know if those listening or the watching know that we have double checked, we have fact checked how many Polaroid pictures you get to have, and it's 8 in a set, not 10. So
it's 8.
We
8
decided
per pack.
that's a magic number, so we're going 8 per pack. So now you have 7 left.
So I take that photo and I'm gonna tuck it away. I'll take a look at it later, probably when I have a few more to compare against.
You got it.
Nice. In that photo is the sign out front, which is ether and earth, and there's a little crystal next to a globe in the upper right of it, just beyond the text.
Now, I want to clarify something with the description that he was just given. I must have misunderstood then. The seance table is not in the basement.
That's what I
It is
thought
out.
too.
I thought it was, but it's out in the open on the left side. Is it in its own separate room? You said the left room, or is it in the left side of the main room?
Yeah, so it's the left side of the main room. So it isn't in the basement. In fact, nobody goes in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a trafficked space.
Got it.
So
So
sorry if I jumbled those
No,
together,
that's
but-
quite. That's why I wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
Exactly
Yeah.
that. So then
Does
that
it have
big
those
book.
beads?
So it has in between. I'd love for it to have those beads.
Yeah, let's do
add
it.
the
That it
beads.
does.
What it has to separate it from the main space is its elevation of about 3 feet. It's also visible from the street. There's a window looking right into this table and the bookshelves that surround it. And in between you, when you walk in the door on your left, immediately there are shelves with all kinds of, crystals and things you can purchase on it. And you can see through them to that table there. So it's kind of a neat little cozy nook that it's raised up in a way. Yeah. It's a giant table.
And even more specific, it's just for funsies. Say your aunt was having one of them sessions with the table. Do they have, say, blackout curtains, or do they just leave it open for everybody to see while they're doing the thing?
They would close the curtains to the street, and they would just have candles in the shop, but the seances that she held were always at night.
Okay, so not, and the curtains will be closed. I just was getting another visual here. If it was just someone walking down the street, just anyone can see.
Right. No, Aunt Ruth was concerned with appearances for sure, but she also loved a good atmosphere, so she would have made certain that it was, the setting was appropriate.
Sure.
I'm not sure if we touched on this, but did your aunt offer these services as a part of her shop experience? People come in to pay for this sort of thing in particular? Because I noticed that you have it displayed, as an attraction, just the way that it's raised up and everybody can see it from the street.
This was an unpaid service meant to build community. Aunt Ruth thought it would foster friendships and potentially get people interested in telling friends about the place, spending more time here, maybe reading up more about, the paranormal if something should happen during one of these. I didn't attend them. I don't believe in this kind of thing. In fact, I'm hoping you'll tell me there's something to explain this away. There's a magnet and a recorder that I don't see. Anything. But Aunt Ruth, no, she believed. She wouldn't have charged for this sort of thing.
Okay. And I'm not going to make any accusations here. However, as a business owner, seeing as that she provided this as a free service, trying to bring people into the belief of the supernatural, would you mind that we inspect the table at all? I have, in the past, seen... I'll put this as lightly because I don't mean to disparage your aunt's character, but...
You can use the word hoax.
Hoaxes, scams of the like to try and convince people of the supernatural in order to sell them on certain things. I'm not saying that's what your aunt did, but I can't rule it out as not a possibility that maybe there's something to this seance table that isn't all that it appears, and that the reason why she did this, or at least one of the reasons why she did this, was to get people interested and to sell her wares.
Look, Jim, is it? Jim?
Mm-hmm. Jim,
I'm
Salami.
happy for you to investigate the table or any other props, if you will, merchandise, as thoroughly as you'd like.
Okay. Are there any areas that remain off limits? We want to respect your privacy.
Formerly, I would have said, please stay out of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
For respect for my Aunt Ruth, she had a lot of things down there that she valued highly, not because I believed you would be in danger.
Okay.
Now, however, I feel I must warn you, at least she would have, that she believed that several of the objects being kept down there held power or spirits, or I don't remember the language used, but she thought there was danger down there. So I will give you that warning. I live upstairs. I don't mind you looking around upstairs. My experiences, is that what you call them in this situation?
Yeah.
Been doing some reading. Have been centered in the shop itself, but you folks may know more about what you'd find in the basement anyway, so you are welcome. You're welcome to look anywhere.
Thank you. And
appreciate it.
By extension, you would be fine with me doing a thorough investigation of the seance table itself?
Absolutely.
I think I know what I want to work on, Gus. To be the seance table. If you don't mind, I can take lead on that.
Sure.
Do you mind? I don't mean to be insensitive, ma'am, but do you mind if I ask a personal question?
Have at it. Harry, I believe.
Correct, yes. Your Aunt Ruth, did she pass recently?
It was about a month ago.
Okay. All right. And when exactly did these encounters take place? These experiences?
Couple weeks ago, this started.
All right. Did you happen to get anything, say, in the mail? Was maybe your aunt's will delivered at that time? Anyone visit you around then? An interesting customer? Anything of note that you could think of that happened?
We have a lot, sorry to cut you off, of interesting customers. I would not be able to begin in that regard.
No one stood out the day that it happened? You had the what sounded like something breaking or knocking things over? No customer that day that just happened to stand out?
You know, it was Betty on the counter that day. I have 2 part-time employees, so...
Oh.
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm sorry. And
that's all right. Do you happen to... Did she give you a will?
She did. And
do you mind if we review that?
Of course not. I don't know how it would help, but at this point, honestly, open to anything. She left me the shop and she left me this amulet, which she asked that I always wear. And well, I haven't taken it off.
Was that around the time the experiences started happening? When you received this? Or was it the day she died, you got everything?
The day she died, she gave me the amulet and then told me the shop was mine and said she would send a message.
I'm so sorry. I have to come in and interrupt because we have people listening, right? And I think it was important that Miss Lilith looked away from Harry when she said it was the day she died. Lilith, would you be able to describe your body language right now for those listening?
Certainly tense, shoulders risen, not meeting people's gaze, except for occasionally. I tensely grabbed the amulet that's around my neck and, kind of showed it off for a moment, and that is on a black cord, a disc of amethyst, which is smooth and has a
no metal
hole near the top.
No metal?
No metal.
Interesting. Thank you. Those are for the detectives listening at home.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And Lilith, at the best of times, is kind of stern and stiff and tight-lipped, but especially right now, I am feeling, I'm embarrassed and, and there are people that are about to be crawling all over my home and my aunt's belongings, so.
Are your arms crossed or anything? Like, is your body language very physically like, fuck off? Okay.
Arms are absolutely crossed.
All right.
Okay. And did that happen more specifically around the time I started asking about the will the day she died and when you had the amulet?
Arms got crossed at about the time you started asking the more personal questions. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Lilith, can I ask you a question that might seem insignificant, but maybe you might have noticed? Has the amulet changed at all at any point in time? Like, is it always looked about the same, or anything about its color, like lightened, darkened?
No, there's been no change. It looks the same as when my Aunt Ruth wore it.
Yeah. Listen, I know this is a difficult time at the best of times, if these circumstances weren't happening to you, a time of loss and a time of grief, but we're going to try and make this as painless as possible and give you the professional, consummate experience. As I say that, I fire up the EMF reader and I start scanning around with it.
There's a whole beep, beep.
Oh!
The YouTube ghost hunters in here all over again.
Oh, that gave me
I did not.
That gave me a heart attack, Gus.
I should have known. That is the one sound effect I did not source. So you'll just have to do your own beeps.
I did, just for you. That was it.
Perfect. Okay. You fired up the EMF reader. Jim, you are investigating the seance table. Can you make a roll for me, unless you're using your ability, which I think you might. You're probably using your devil in the details, right?
Yeah, I want to use devil in the details.
Okay.
See if there's any trick to this table.
Right.
Because some seance tables will have magnets, like something hollow, and like people levitate it using their feet. You know, Jim would have a little knowledge about this. You know, because Houdini was a big thing back then, and he used to bust seance or psychics as well, uncovering that sort of stuff.
Yep. Okay.
Mind, right?
Yep, that sure is right.
What do I want? 5 or 10 shift?
You're doing 5 for that first tier of devil in the details. Now, I do think so. We're rolling because you can roll a 1 or 33 or something crazy. But also, you do have an innate ability here with devil in the details, if I'm not mistaken, where you just get to see something that other people wouldn't. So that'll still happen. But I'm having you roll just in case you get something crazy as well.
I want to clarify here.
I might have to roll a flat because
that's right.
Doing
Sorry.
That thing.
Yeah, you could try again, but more than likely. I had a question.
Yeah.
Maybe I copied Devil in Details wrong. I don't think it gave you a natural shift. I don't mean to lawyer against ourselves
No,
here.
sorry. His 5 shift is because he said he has had experience with this sort of thing, and he was able to list magnets
beautiful.
and stuff like that.
I wasn't making sure that it wasn't the skill itself.
Nope,
Great.
the skill itself gives him a freebie thing, but I'm having him roll anyway just in case he finds he rolls
I have the
crazy.
same thing. That's why I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing.
Nope, you're
Thank
all right.
you much.
Thank you for clarifying.
Gotcha. So I just want to make a
Flat D100, and then it looks like your mark at the moment, Jim, for your mind. So it would be 25. So you got to roll 25 or under for extra bullshit.
All right.
40. Okay. So your ability naturally lets you see things other people would miss. So I'm going to give you something. As soon as you step up onto that raised platform, it's hollow. And I think you hear the difference when you step on it. There's also a little bit of a bend and a give. Now, it could just be that it's a shoddy platform added, to raise and make it look cool. But I think you might go, okay, that's interesting. But as far as the table itself, I have to clarify, do you touch it?
Yeah, I would be inspecting it, see if there's any hollow points, kind of seeing if there's any secret levers that could be pulled.
Okay. Are you like knocking on it or anything? You're just running your hand over it?
Yeah, running my hand over it and then also kind of putting my ear up to it and knocking to see if there's any hollow points that I can find in the table itself.
Okay.
And that's particularly on the side of where Aunt Ruth would have sat. So I'm assuming on the left side of the table.
Okay. Do another random flat D100 for me. Roll under. Okay, 90. All right. Let's see. When you get over to where Auntie Ruth would normally sit, you feel the temperature markedly change. It gets really chilly in that area. But other than that, you don't notice anything else odd about the table. Unless Miss West has anything to add. I don't imagine Auntie Ruth carved anything in there, but it is possible that she did. Okay.
Yep.
Where did your aunt get this table?
I couldn't tell you. I wasn't around the shop a lot. It was actually quite a shock that she left it to me. She knew I didn't believe in any of this.
Oh, okay. And she didn't have any, I don't know, she was always a straightforward kind of person. Wouldn't really strike you as somebody would have something to hide?
Not necessarily. She, like I said, believed in this sort of thing. She lived it.
Okay.
So when she said things that seemed incredible to me, I took her at her word.
All right. And these seances that she provided for the community. Seems like a very, certainly an interesting thing to provide for free, seeing as usually these seances would cost quite a bit. You know, would she be contacting the dead, or did you know what sort of seances went on?
I wasn't privy to the seances. I thought they were, to be frank, bullshit.
Okay.
I think
she never told you of any experiences that she had while doing a seance, or like, hey, I just connected this couple to their their grandfather, one of their grandfathers, or ancestors of the past, or...
She knew better than to say things like that to me.
Okay. In fear of you judging her, or
I
just
suppose
that you would... Okay.
I was closed off to all of this. I thought she was bored. I thought she was lonely, and I thought that she needed this. So she made things happen. She didn't seem to have a duplicitous nature. She just seemed to want this.
Okay.
For those listening at home, Miss West flinched when she said bored.
Well, that's all the questions I have for now. It seems like this table isn't hiding anything. It just seems to be normal, though markedly, I would say that it is colder on her side. And with that, I would kind of look around, see if there's any vents or any reason why it would be cold.
None that you can see.
On that side?
Yeah, none that you can see. No vents or nothing, no fan going.
Interesting. Well, I don't think she was pulling any tricks. I think she was being genuine when she was offering her services, and she did believe this. She doesn't come off to me as somebody who would scam others and try to get people to buy into this just for her benefit of people buying more crystals and product from her store. So I do think this was something that she genuinely believed in, and I think the services that she was offering, as far as I can tell, she offered them in sincerity. So, no tricks so far here, as far as I can tell.
Let's take a look at the EMF reader. Do you want to make a roll for me, Gus?
Sure. What am I rolling?
You're going to roll your flat D100, but do you have any... I don't think you have any abilities yet for the tech side of things like period. I don't think I've given them to you yet. So let's just do a flat roll, but let's do either soul or your main aspect is your mind, right?
Yeah,
mind. Let's roll your mind then, because that's your main stat there. And no shift. I just want to see what happens today.
All right.
74.
My mark was 30, by the way, so.
Okay, yep. Okay, so when you... Do you know what you're expecting to happen here? You're expecting it to light up and go woohoo, and beep.
But right? in theory, you wave it around and it would fluctuate in some sense, but it could equally fluctuate just because the wiring isn't perfect in the building. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily supernatural only. It's looking for.
I think it is fluctuating a little bit. I think it'll fluctuate if you're going near the table. And maybe one particular bookshelf, and then as you start to walk around, you're like, you might have a moment where you're like, hey, this is working, and then you walk over and then it does it again in another area. So at the moment, it's inconclusive.
Gotcha. Yeah, I sort of give it, just the general sweep to see if anything, reliably is setting it off, and I'm not giving it like my full faith, if that makes sense. I'm not and this will be the thing. I'm sort of giving it the college try based on what I this is how a ghost hunter operates, I believe. So I'll try that. I'll try and mimic that somewhat. But I'd probably check the... So is it stairs leading down to the basement? Is it like an open staircase, or is it like a door that leads down there?
There's a door behind the counter. When you walk in, the counter is opposite the door you walked in, and then behind that is a closed door that leads to the basement. To the right of that is an open door with stairs going up that goes upstairs.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, I think checking the basement seems like a pretty logical step.
I would concur, and maybe that device could help point us in the right direction, whatever might be emitting these, what did you call them again? What are we looking for exactly?
It's just magnetic frequencies. It's not the most, electricians use them, so, but, sometimes maybe ghosts do, too.
The idea is that ghosts can put off kind of an electromagnetic field that interferes with electronics. So you have this sort of thing reading for electronics. If it fluctuates and has discrepancies, it could be an otherworldly being nearby interfering.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm following along here. All right, well, guess that's the next step then.
Right, let me get real quick before I grab the cassette recorder, and if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ms. West, that near the seance table, that is also where that big book was, yes?
The big book is in the basement.
All right, see, thank you for correcting that. But the whispers were near the seance table, or were they near the big book?
They were near the seance table.
All right. So wherever Jim had mentioned the coldness showing up, I pull out the recorder, I turn it on, and I set it, I'd say in the space in front of the chair, like on the table in front of the chair that Aunt Ruth would sit.
Okay.
And I have it record and I leave it for now.
Okay.
Right. Well, do you want to open the door, head investigator, Gus?
And Lilith, you're more than welcome to accompany us up, but you're also welcome to, let us do our thing. It's your call.
I think I'd rather not go down there.
No problem with that at all.
All right. Well, we'll let you know right away if we find anything. And away I go. I open the door.
Okay,
I head down to the
and
basement.
head down to the basement. Do you have an idea?
I do it clockwise just in case.
Bless you. Do you have an idea of what this basement looks like, Miss West?
I do.
All right, take it away.
So, yeah. It's an older house, so right away you open the door, you are hit with a bit of cold, damp air, and not super musty smell, but you can smell kind of like, iron in the dirt. You can smell soil and a bit of mustiness as you go down these wooden steps. And they are central to the room, so you descend into it, and the basement is about as big as the room you were in upstairs above it. There are a lot of shelves in here. Some of them just have tools and drills and things, and those are over off on the left-hand side, but then on the right-hand side and behind the stairs that you just came down are just tables. It's almost like a yard sale. Big old tables, probably old dining tables that she picked up, and they didn't cost much, and she picked up it maybe a yard sale, and these are filled with you name it. I mean, there is junk jewelry, there are statues, there are little chests with, mysterious objects in. There are hats. almost any type of object you can think of outside of maybe electronics, just sort of spread out in a yard sale fashion. And there would be remnants of salt on the ground. There would be this large book that was mentioned. And it's not the best lighting down here. You're gonna pull a cord and, you know, a light bulb's gonna come on, but it's a little bit dimly lit.
So I find a cord that hangs down and is...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're getting light from upstairs spilling down, and your head would hit this little rope cord if you didn't, stop.
Yeah, so I would definitely turn that on and then glance back up to Harry and Jim, like, and continue on down into this. Is there any signage or like notes on all these objects, or is this the vibe of like the person that organized this lived in chaos and they knew what it all was, but there's nothing for anybody else. There's no lifeline for...
It's the latter. This is chaos, and...
Okay.
These
and is it...
Go ahead.
Is it hoarders level? Like, is it like complete, like, difficult to look at level? Or is it a little more segmented than that?
You can walk down here, but in terms of the tables themselves, they are covered.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm fine with that. And covered and stacked, sorry, or like covered as in like a single layer. I see what I mean by hoarders though, like it's piles of things versus everything's laid out. Whether or not there's organization, don't matter, just that kind of thing. We have to dig through stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There is no organization. There isn't much in the way of strata, so things aren't laid on top. There aren't layers per se, but maybe over 20% of it, like, you know, a hat thrown on top of something else. There's that kind of thing going on.
Gotcha.
Okay. You wouldn't have to dig to get to most objects.
Right. Thank you.
How much dust or cobwebs are we looking at here? Has this just been untouched for a while, or has there been at least
good question
recent activity?
Yeah, the tools and things appear to have a layer of dust and cobwebs. The items, they get looked at and fussed over occasionally, so they're not quite as dusty. And some of them lack dust altogether and were probably quite recently acquired before she passed.
Okay.
Is there enough furniture that... God, how do I explain this? Are there like faux corridors down here? Is it going to be like a thing where like you turn down a corner and you're out of sight of like the rest of the group? Is it that sort of...
like shelving, blocking...
There would be one of those toward the back. So you came down the stairs, and then I described that to the right there was all this stuff, and also behind the stairs. In the back of this basement room, there's a large wardrobe. There are bigger pieces of furniture, and those do create a bit of a space that you know you can't see behind unless you are the one going back over there.
Gotcha. Sorry, Jim, you were saying?
I've just begun to notice that some of these things don't look like they have much of a layer of dust on them. And since this kind of feels like finding a needle in a haystack, maybe we should start with the more recent additions down here. Anything that doesn't look so dust-laden, that could possibly be the culprit.
Yeah, newly acquired thing. We don't know we didn't ask cause of death. I know that's very personal, but whether it was...
We'll see if we get there. It might depend on if, we hit any roadblocks.
True,
I'm gonna check out that book.
Don't touch it. I'm not gonna touch it.
Yeah, just look at it. You bring that up, Harry, and the amulet of protection. I am curious if that amulet was previously worn by her aunt, and if that
that's what she said, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, then. But I don't want to assume, but if she was aware of some sort of, let's say, nefarious entity and knew that the necklace would ward off said entity, I mean, could we rule out that, well, again, we don't know how she perished, but that this entity killed her if she was, in fact, wearing that amulet?
I mean, I'm sure Alder would say something along the lines of, well, it depends. So, something like that. Because who knows, maybe it's too strong. It's stronger than the amulet or something like that. Any of the above and below. But did you notice... I lower my voice a little in case the door's up to the top open. You notice she got a little stiff the moment I started asking about time of death and the amulet specifically.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah, her aunt died, man.
Yeah.
No. But
Aunt
no,
died.
I'm aware of that. I mean, there's a change in body language. I'm not the best at reading, say, if people lie and things like that. That's not my thing. But I can tell when someone's suspicious, right? That's more my thing. And there was a body language change. I don't know if that was because, yes, sensitive topic, but she knew I was going to ask about that. And it wasn't until I started asking those specifics is when she started tensing. I asked her if she was okay with that. So
you think she knows something about how her aunt died that is unusual?
That or... Okay, well, that's something falling. That's great. We'll get to that.
If we could all pretend that I had a much more normal reaction to that'd mean the world to me.
Oh no, we'll delve into that later, Gus. I'm just saying. I asked if there was a discrepancy. I said the 2 weeks when she started here, and then when the amulet she put on, there seemed to be something off about that. The time of death, when she got the amulet, when the will was here, and when she started working here, there's a discrepancy there that she knows something. She's hiding something. I don't know what. It could be innocuous. I'm just saying.
I agree with you. I mean, she said it herself that she didn't believe in any of this, and this is something that she's so recently,
But then why is she wearing that amulet this whole time?
She's having a hard time believing that any of this is real. I mean, you did, hear her. She's fighting this. She's fighting to accept the reality of what is really going on here.
That's now.
To be fair,
2 weeks ago.
She's fighting to believe any of it's real. It's kind of weird that she grabbed us, isn't it?
Well, she's...
We're the only ones.
This is the last resort. I mean...
Yeah. That, I'm not. But what I'm saying is that it was 2 weeks ago the incident started occurring. 1 month ago, her aunt passed. And 1 month ago, she put the amulet on. Why would she do that if she thought it was all a bunch of bull hockey?
Well, I mean, it is something to remember her aunt by, and I mean, there was the wishes of the aunt. Well,
the whole
of
shop
course,
is.
But it could hold sentimental value more than just an amulet of protection.
It could, but the way she reacted and grabbed it and everything makes me think otherwise.
Well, I think her experiences recently have reinforced that
that is
she
possible
has now a belief in the otherworldly.
Some people believe, but they don't want to believe. You know what I mean? Some people are definitely fighting against wanting to be, in that space. So it could be more in that camp. She could.
It could. It could.
Succumbing to the belief as it is.
It could be innocuous. I'm just saying I noticed a thing and body language changed. Whereas when she talked about the experience and the incident, there was nothing there. But this specific thing had something. That's what I'm getting at. The amulet didn't have any issues. It was the shop. And yet she reacted about the amulet and her aunt, not the shop.
Listen, I'm taking your word for it, Harry, because usually I deal with crime scenes, I don't have to interview people. Usually it's just, the scene of the crime that I'm investigating rather than,
So I did what? Okay, we'll have to talk about that later. You would
what? Crime scenes? Yeah, man. That's my this book. Look at this.
I'll ask about. We'll talk about that later, especially all the photographs you had in your kitchen regarding crime.
Hey, whoa. I didn't go into your kitchen and question your Polaroids.
I would have been happy if you did. I don't have any Polaroids. But neither here nor there. I'm just saying it's an interesting thing that I'm willing to talk to you about because I'm curious. Not a judgment. I'm curious.
Speaking of your kitchen, did you go back any? I didn't notice. Did you head back to the kitchen? Was your light bulb missing?
I haven't been back yet. We were staying in. Where were we? Nowhere. What was that?
Yeah,
what was
in
that
between.
I know which one you're talking about, but
Hollow Bend? Nah, it's not.
Oh no, it was Hollow Bend. That's right. Yes, we did stay there a little bit. So yeah, but anyway.
Anyways, we should probably go investigate what that sound was. Something.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds like just maybe like a book fell off a shelf, or I mean, there's no draft down here, so I have no idea how.
All right, well, I can look.
Off.
I can look at the book, and you can investigate the noise.
Sure, you look at the book. The two of us will go because noises in pairs versus, sticking together.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well split up. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, well, you and I'll stay
you,
together. Gus gets to figure that part out.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a good thing I'm sticking next to the lucky one.
Always is.
The unlucky one, so maybe
And it's a good thing no one would ever describe me as jumpy.
No, I never would.
All right, let's start with
And
you,
break.
Gus. Yep, let's start with you, Gus. How are you investigating this book?
I get up real close to it, in spite of being told not to touch it. I get pretty close to it, to be honest. And
Miss West, do you know what this book looks like? Would you like me to? Okay,
so,
perfect. Go ahead.
Yeah, kind of a camel-ish color, leather-bound book that's a couple inches thick and probably 8 by 11ish, and it's a little beat up looking, like it's been around the block, and yeah, it's just kind of sitting there.
So is it placed in some semblance of prominence? Is it on like a lectern? Is it like
Hold on.
kind of here's the book, or is it kind
of some questions in private DM so that I can assist if need be? Okay. Yep. Go ahead. Sorry. Got it.
Yeah. Is it sitting on like a desk, or is it I suppose is it like haphazardly out there, or does it seem to be placed in some kind of prominence? Like this is referred to quite often, so it's here, it's right in the open.
Yeah, it's right toward the edge of the table, so it's definitely like it's one of the more noticeable objects that you'd encounter.
Is there any writing on the cover or anything that indicates, like ownership or symbol, perhaps?
It's embossed, so not necessarily. It's like in relief, and there are some symbols on it.
Symbols that I would recognize, perchance?
Let's roll for it.
Hell yeah.
Make that flat D100. I think your mark is 30 at the moment. Do you have any special bullshit or lawyer or bargaining you want to make with me as to why you would recognize these symbols or how you would recognize them? Yep. Okay. Sorry, I was saying I was replying to Miss West.
No, you're kidding.
Sorry.
Sorry. That was the most haunted part of the episode for me personally.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought you responded to like my thoughts for a second.
Sorry.
I don't know if this is like the world for applied cognition, because I don't know if that's like a cross-referencing of things that I might have seen around the office. That's the only place I would have maybe seen symbols before.
Okay, so follow-up question. I will always say yes and to anything. Do you think you would have been rooting around in the office files or the books in the office?
Yeah.
If so, all right then.
I gotta be honest.
Then
yeah,
you can.
I think anytime that Gus is not accounted for, that he is using the terminal and trying to find whatever he can find there that is like adding to the computer in the office, anything that'll add to his list. And if Aldra's gonna let him, he would be like, I'm gonna try and grab a book every now and then from the shelf and just sort of leaf through it.
She would have told you any of the books on the magic bookshelf is fine, just don't touch that one behind my desk.
God.
Did you do it? That's the question. Because that's what Alder would have said, but whether you listened or not is entirely up to Gus. Would he have listened?
Based on who Gus is as a person at this point.
Oh,
which
I love this rep justification. Let's go.
Is it justification? I'm trying to.
We're gonna find out.
I'm sort of discovering who Gus is as a person in this process, and I think Gus, by definition, is a once bitten, twice shy kind of guy. I think he sort of has to. I think he has to touch the stove to know it's hot.
Okay,
I truly do
did
think
that
so.
when I was little, by the way. To no one's surprise.
Older-
I love how
I am-
none
I
of
am
you were
not
shocked.
surprised. No, that
Nobody
was-
had a shocked face at that. I just want everybody listening to know they all
Not
just
at all.
deadpan.
Full on PB.
Yep.
I was just
I
thinking,
gotta tell you, I've touched the stove to make sure it's hot. I've touched the mouse traps to see,
Oh,
how they hurt.
ow. Okay.
I've made a lot of so this is
Okay.
auto-bio as far as I'm concerned as
So
well.
you did touch the book on the shelf behind Alder's desk.
Yeah, I probably
Okay.
felt bad about it.
Yeah.
But I reckon I spent about 10 minutes leafing through a random book.
So when you
Alder told
opened
me
it,
not to touch.
yeah, that's all right. When you open it, the pages are blank. They look used, water stained in some places, but other than that, there's no text for you to read.
Gotcha.
Okay. And now I want you to roll on the. When did this happen? Can we say it was recent?
I would say it happened like in the last 48 hours.
Perfect.
like,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Roll on the major burn table for me.
You got it. I don't know how to do that.
This may or may not work because it's not working right now. But let's say it's on your character sheet. Down at the bottom,
Bottom
it
left
says
on the hand.
major burn.
Major burn.
You just hit that button on the palm of the hand there.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
It does not appear to be working.
Gosh, damn it. Okay, that's all right. Go ahead and roll me. Let me see if it works for me. It did not. Damn it. Okay, that's all right. We'll go old school. Roll me a 1d10, please. Or you can either do roll 1d10 or do the flat d100, and I'll just take the first number 3.
So
Okay.
3.
All right. I'll look that up. You continue doing what you're doing, but you have basically a major burn condition for touching that book.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give that to you in a second. You keep doing what you're doing. Oh, so that's just now we're rolling to see if you recognize the symbols. So go ahead and do another flat roll for me. Sorry.
Sure.
You can have a
and-
shift though. I will allow 10 shift for roaming around the office looking for things.
All right, so my mark is going to be 40, I believe.
Yep, that's right.
I got a 6.
Shit. Yeah, you recognize these from the office. Let's see.
I DM'd it to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Oh, I love fate. I love the rolls. Would you like to know what your major burn condition is? Easy prey.
No?
Easy prey. Rolls
I love
rolls against
immediately
you,
tell him.
Rolls against you gain 10 shift. Oh, boy.
Wow,
Serves you right.
If that doesn't describe Gus in a nutshell, I don't know what does.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, put that on in your. There's a condition spot on your sheet. Just add that in. That's your easy prey.
You got it.
Okay.
Easy prey.
Easy prey. I lost my train of thought here, though. You're gonna go ahead and roll. Your mark is 40. You did recognize the things in the office because you got a 6. I'm gonna actually 6 is really good. So I'm gonna say that on the front of the book you recognize a sigil, and you know the difference between a symbol and a sigil is usually customized and has some sort of ritual background for it, and you actually maybe spent a whole hour and a half losing yourself in the idea of sigils and how people can create their own sign and their own signature with a sigil in it, and that's what's on the front of this book. Now, it's using some elements from other symbols in it to make the sigil, but you can tell that this is like don't open it, don't touch it kind of thing, or it may do something to you, this sigil here, but also this sigil has a power of its own. So it seems like the book itself may be, I'm going to say this because I don't know if Gus would understand what this means yet, but the book itself is enchanted. Like if you were to use a spell out of this book, it's going to give you a shift just for using the book. The book itself is an anchor. It's going to give you an extra shift for using it. Now, interpret that however Gus would interpret that at the moment, but it does feel magical.
Yeah,
Do you
gotcha.
open it?
I think.
Why'd you ask that?
Because I want to know.
Why would you do that to
I
him?
want to know.
That's
Sorry, just to
cruel.
clarify, it's a symbol that says "Don't open this."
Yeah. It's a personal sigil that's like magic, but also like don't come in here or something might happen.
That's the red button. Do not press right in front of Gus.
I'm sorry, Gus.
I'm sorry. This one. Whatever the case is, the outside perspective is that Gus is like a half-inch away from touching this book in this moment, right?
Yep,
like my hand is like hovering over it. I'm having a battle within myself.
Okay.
I kind of want to roll to. I want to roll to see if I open it. Is that cool?
Let's give you a second and see what happens to the guys down here, and see if there's maybe any chance that something stops you from doing this. You know, kismet and all that.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, boys, what are you up to?
Well, I have brought out the spirit box.
Yeah, okay.
Have it on. Not asking it anything yet, but just have it on. Just while we're walking toward wherever that noise came from. Which, to clarify, was that back in one of those areas that was like the furniture corridors, so to speak, or was it out in the open?
Ooh.
That sort of question.
Well, I don't think there were any real corridors. I think it was just like false corridors made by by shelves.
Right. I mean, like, is it out of sight or is it in the main area where it can be? We could still see Gus, for instance.
No, I think the bookshelves and stuff. I think it's kind of making an illusion that makes the space feel very claustrophobic.
Kind of what I figured. So we would end up going around a corner, so to speak, to find the sound.
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Around a corner, around in one of the stacks. You basically have stacks down here.
Sure.
Stuff.
Well, what did that sound like? Something like a book falling, Jim, or something else?
I don't know. We were kind of talking when the sound happened, and I mean, if I were to guess, I mean, it had to be something that fell. At least that's what we can lean off. What it was, right. I don't know. I mean, maybe it was a book. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'll ask the obvious. Is there an item of any kind just sitting in the middle of the pathway, as was noted that what is it? Organized clutter, you could say. It's not hoarding piles, but it's in its place, so is like the paths are clear. That was noted.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll your lucky bullshit and see if you get lucky and find something that matters.
All right,
so go ahead and roll your
details it is.
And I cannot help myself. Gus, are you here? I think maybe internet may have dropped for a second. Okay.
Oh no, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. Because I'm imagining Abu from Aladdin, and I know that's a pop culture reference, and I'm going to suffer a week-long rash for this, but like I'm imagining right now, well, they're like, where's this sound? We're just seeing Gus's eyes like light up as he's looking at this magic book.
Oh, looking at the gem.
Yeah,
and
like,
the
don't touch the lamp. Yeah, that's happening 100%. Right now. Okay, do you want to make your roll, Gus? Just
absolutely. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Sorry, am I hearing that? Was that just me? Am I going crazy? What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
What?
What noise?
Nothing.
What's up?
It sounded like someone was talking through radio. Okay, no, it's cool. It's fine.
Nope, that's
it's
all
fine.
you, Alder.
Great. I
Don't
love
worry.
that. I love that so much.
All right, just a flat roll.
Okay.
What's the
Yep,
vibe?
just a flat roll. Yeah, because this is you wanted to roll to see if you would touch it. So it's up to you how you're going to interpret this.
I mean, I'm just going to go 50-50.
Yeah, let's
cool.
do it. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I love chance. I love kismet.
Under 50 means I don't touch it. How about that?
Okay, yeah, because that's success. You've oh, look at that.
Okay.
13, you don't touch it.
There we go.
Can I ask a question, though, narratively? Why don't you touch it? What happens? What do we see? Because you're definitely tempted. What stops you?
I think I hear something, or I believe I hear something in the last moment that it's sort of like it's the horror movie moment of the person's about to do the really dumb thing.
Yeah, I can help you with that.
Yeah. So, and I pull my hand back as if I have touched the stove. I think that's the psychological
Actually,
link in.
When you look at your hand too, it looks like your fingertips are burned for a second. You don't feel any pain, and then maybe you do for a second, and then it's gone, and then your fingers look fine.
They're just red to the touch?
Yeah, they were red.
Oh, they were red to the eye.
Kind of had like a sting, like you maybe got burned, but then a second goes by and it's gone.
Okay. I mutter something under my breath about universal truth, and then I take out my camera and I'm going to take a photo of this book instead.
Love that. Okay, back to the boys. All right, you guys are looking for, what was your roll there, Harry?
You didn't have me roll yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and make your roll. This is your luck stuff to see if you find something. Oops, sorry.
That's all right. Any shifts for this? I don't have any because the ability don't have none.
Nope, not yet. Maybe
No
if
worries.
you upgrade it at some point.
Perhaps. I'm just gonna. Nope. All right. Still don't work. We'll have to have good old. Oh, that's an 81.
It's an 81. So nothing really stands out to you. I mean, I think there's like, the way that she described it, I feel like, and please, Miss West, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like Auntie would just grab anything that she felt might be magical. So you might see like a basket of toy cars in here, like little Hot Wheels or something. Like it just seems to be no real rhyme or reason as to some of these things, I think, that you're saying.
Sure.
Absolutely.
I might need to clarify my question because there was a thing in between.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
That's all right.
I
And it
love
probably is
that
going to be
you
the
are
same
gentle
answer
about that, where you're like,
because of the role.
you've missed a detail. I'm just going to re-clarify for you. You're so sweet to me. Go ahead.
I try. I mean, you're horrible to me, but that's all right.
Yeah. It's not me. It's the universe. Because you're a thief.
Sure.
Anyway.
That's what thieves call me. No, I misspoke there, but it still hit right.
Yeah. Sure.
I had asked if anything had fallen in the pathway that we were walking in.
Ooh, okay.
That's what I was looking for. Is
no,
if anything,
you don't see a fallen book. You don't see anything.
That's what I was. Okay.
Yep. Sorry. You don't.
And that fits with the role nonetheless. That's what I was looking for. Is anything that may have made that noise when it fell?
Yep. Nope. Not that you can identify.
All right. Cool. Thank you. But I do see something because of Devil in the Details.
Perfect.
That others would have missed.
Okay. Do you have your spirit box on?
I do. I did specifically say I had it on.
Okay. Perfect. Then I think you noticed something from your spirit box. It goes off.
You're hearing that too. It's not just me, right?
Oh yeah, I'm hearing that. I'm gonna do the thing that is a terrible idea, but could you say that again? It was hard to hear you.
Where are you? Here.
I can't make heads or tails of that, Jim, if you could, but I also sounded like I heard something fall again or get bumped. What did that sound like it came from?
I have no idea. I mean, from what I can tell, it sounds like a female voice, but what they're saying, I have no idea. They're mumbling.
No, there was mumbling there, but I heard another noise. That's what I mean, and I'm looking around trying to pinpoint where I may have heard it. That would be for you, Alda, if you have an idea.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. The noise that I heard, the bump.
Yeah.
The bump of the noise that I heard, not the spirit box.
Yeah.
There was another noise. Was that intentional? Or was that a... Okay, I'm making sure that wasn't someone bumping the microphone.
So nice of you. No, it was something like that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. What roughly was that like? I'm trying to pinpoint via hearing if it was vaguely in front of us, behind us, to the right, to the left.
You, to the left.
Front to the left.
Yep.
There, Jim. Somewhere over there. There was another noise.
All right.
How dare she?
That's a little clearer.
That came pretty... That was clear. Did you hear that?
How dare she
How
what?
Dare she?
Okay, that's...
I'm sensing anger.
What did she do?
Betrayed. I feel so betrayed.
Betrayed.
Okay.
How dare she betrayed?
Can we help?
Why?
Why? That's our job.
We want you to be at peace.
Gus, you would definitely hear this now too, by the way. Take a picture of the photo and then you start hearing some shit and you'd hear the spirit box as well. You're in a small space down here.
Guys, everything okay?
Yeah, hold on now.
I didn't touch the book, so we should be good, right?
Great, I'm
Well, I
glad to
think
hear
we
that.
just got in contact with the spirit down here.
Yeah.
We've deduced so far that it's a female spirit. She seems angry. She's saying that she has been betrayed, and her betrayer is also a she. How dare she?
Yeah.
There is a betrayal. But now, here's a good question.
And why would we want to help them? It put you to help you be at peace.
Who are we speaking to?
Who is this?
Who are you?
We're dumb.
You go.
We go. Oh, it's telling us to leave. You want us to leave?
She doesn't understand. She doesn't understand.
Okay.
Doesn't understand.
Who betrayed you?
She did.
She did. Who is she? Lilith?
She did.
If it's Lilith, you want to...
How did you die?
Not dead.
Not dead?
Not dead.
Okay. That's fun. Where are you?
Everybody roll for me, please. A D100. Flat roll.
16. Lucky as hell.
That's crazy good. What else we got?
Oh, everyone rolling?
Yep. Everybody
There we go.
roll.
Got a
14. Holy shit.
And yeah,
90
that's what I was expecting.
I mean, are we
Yeah.
surprised? Okay.
I ain't.
97. Okay. I will interrupt when it is appropriate, but in the for now, nothing really happens other than an immediate temperature drop, and you all feel it. It is now freezing in here. So freezing you can see your breath. Your chest
Right.
hurts as you inhale.
Oh, that's brisk.
I'm gonna shake the photo that I just took, you know, as it's sort of finished developing.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see anything on this photo that is out of the ordinary?
Ooh, do you have a devil in the details or some magic bullshit for this ability? No.
It is my
It is your Polaroid,
my perceptive camera.
though. Yep, okay. So you just go ahead and roll again, your flat D100. You've got a 10 shift. I know that. I'm saying that out loud for myself. Don't worry about it.
Is this mind? Oh.
Nope. I'll just do your flat D100. I'll interpret for you. 57.
57.
There is like a light leak on the side of the photograph, but not coming from the book or nothing. But it does look like, and you're smart, it's from where the boys are standing. Like there's a light leak coming in on that side. Light spill that should not be there. There's no light in here that would cause that.
I'm gonna walk towards the two of them, and I'm gonna prep the flash on my camera and raise it up towards where where Harry and Jim are standing.
Right.
As I go, I'm gonna take another snap the second I hear from her again. All right.
All right. How can we help?
Betrayed.
Are you trapped?
Why would she? Why would she do it?
We're trying to find that out.
So she's not dead.
Not dead.
She was betrayed.
Yeah, but I'll ask again.
She's wondering why she would betray her, so there was a close relation between the two for that betrayal to really sting. But what I'm not understanding...
Yeah, there was a reaction to something when I asked if it was Lilith.
Why?
But,
why would she?
Yeah, that. Okay.
I'm gonna take a picture as that. As this happens, I'm gonna snap a photo trying to capture something.
Okay, go ahead and make another D100 roll, please.
71.
She shouldn't.
As you take this photograph, you're hearing another. Let's say that when you took that first one, the second you heard something is when you then heard the other one immediately after that. Something like that. Another thing falls. And as you're turning around, you are now starting to actually see these things fall off the shelves. And it is happening all around you.
We should maybe back out of here. We're gonna figure this out for you. And I turn around and start going to the stairs, whether they do or not with me.
I think it's about time we take our leave.
I think I'm closer to the stairs, right? You
would definitely be.
So I'm kind of beckoning you guys towards me, like, yeah, let's get out of here. And I'm waiting at the base of the stairs for you two.
The items that weren't so dusty, we never actually looked at those carefully. I'm doing a quick glance as we're walking by, and if there's something that stands out to me, I'm gonna grab it and take it up with us.
Okay, you make a roll for your luck.
All right.
Nothing stands out to you.
All right. I don't grab anything then.
Okay.
Let's reconvene upstairs. I think it'd be better if we get out of here for now. We're not going to get any more information.
Not at the moment. Not until we get something else to come down with.
But I do have an idea.
I have one too, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, let's talk about that upside.
Cold in here. Can we move?
That's. Yep. Just you go up those stairs faster, then, Gus.
Don't you dare.
Can't say I've been this cold in quite a while.
Yeah.
We're here to help. We're here to help. Let's go now. And I'm like, if Gus isn't lollygagging, I'm pushing Gus up those stairs as I'm moving.
Yeah, all right, I'll move up the stairs because Harry is ushering me. There's clearly an instinct for me. I want these two on the stairs first, but then like we're all kind of like, no, I'll be the last one up.
No, you first.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys clamber up the stairs. Where is Miss West when they get up there? Has she been kind of like nearby listening to or has she been like fucked off? Sorry.
You know, I don't think she was hovering. I think
I
she was
think she was
probably
scared, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Or
she's
uncomfortable.
been scared and is happy to pass the torch here in terms of not dealing with this. So
okay.
Let's say she was idly tidying things in
trying to busy
the front
herself.
room or something. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. All right. You guys head on up, and as soon as you like get up there, and all three of you go through, like the door is going to slam behind, so much so that it splinters, and everyone will witness this. The door to the basement will slam.
Yeah, so you probably got a ghost.
Yeah, Lilith, super sane. You're very sane, just so you know.
But we're also not sure if we can categorize it as a ghost quite yet.
Yeah, I said probably.
Supernatural phenomena, 100%.
Again, we believed you, and we continue to believe you.
So, do I hold something, do something? How do we?
Don't go down there for now.
We'll figure that out.
Thing. Yeah,
Figure that out.
we gotta collect.
What's down there? No, it's been up in here.
It's probably
been. How again have your experiences been here, upstairs? Have you felt a malicious presence, a sort of anger?
I not specifically, just, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the scream sounded happy, but.
What?
You know.
Where was that wheel?
So what
again?
do I do?
We're not sure yet because we don't know what it is.
Oh.
But where was the wheel before I forget?
The will. Yeah.
Wheel.
I'll get it.
Great. Go get that real quick. We're not going to leave. While she does that, I walk over to the seance table, grab the recorder, shut it off. Don't play it yet, but I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, okay.
Before I forget it there.
You know, guys, I am wondering if she's had different experiences up here than the experiences that we had down in the basement. I'm curious if because this spirit seems very, very aggressive,
agitated,
very vengeful, and aggravated.
Upset. Yeah. And I didn't touch the book, so it's not about that.
Here you go. What do you mean aggressive? What book?
Things were falling down there, and it was whatever that thing was. It didn't like us down there, hence why we left, and even more so why the door slammed behind us without us touching it. So, whatever's down there isn't too keen on anyone going down there, so I'd suggest you don't for now. That'd be step one.
Do you deal with this shit all the time? I don't understand why this is happening to me. I don't want this.
Well, that's our next step. We're gonna figure out why this is happening to you, and then once we know why this is happening to you, that's a pretty good through line for us to figure out how to stop it from happening to you.
Exactly.
But they're all kind of part and parcel.
I can't sleep. I can't stay here.
That's okay. You could go. Do you have a hotel or a friend you could stay with? There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe one of your employees would take you in for the night. Betty, you said?
Betty. Yeah.
If you're not comfortable, that would be wise. There's something I meant to. Oh, please,
Betty, sorry to cut you off.
No.
Has Betty experienced any of what you've been experiencing too? Can she corroborate?
No.
Yeah, you said you have 2 people that work the counter?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
Betty and Harvey? Gotcha.
And
did they work for your aunt?
They did.
They did? All right. Before you were here taking over. Okay. Jim?
Yeah.
So neither of them have experienced any supernatural phenomenon here. Have you ever been in the same room with your employees, experienced something out of the ordinary? You noticed it, but they didn't?
No.
So no supernatural phenomenons have happened with you and your employees in the same room?
There's not often a need for them to be here at the same time, but no.
I see. All right. So you don't necessarily you work together, but not at the same time. I see what you mean. All right.
Overlap a little as needed.
Sure. Like shift changes and such. Yeah.
I know this is gonna suck as a question, so I'm just gonna ask this outright. Did your aunt have any enemies? Anybody she was on bad terms with? She didn't feud with anyone in the town?
No.
Okay.
No one thought she was a charlatan and accused her of such, even if they didn't feud?
Me?
Right. But not
no,
fair.
Everyone here believes this sort of thing.
Sure.
Okay. And
I...
How did she die?
Yeah.
Massive heart attack.
Heart attack.
I see.
Very sudden.
Yeah.
She died in the hospital. I was there.
What brought her into the hospital? Was it the heart attack?
The heart attack.
Right.
Where was she when she experienced the heart attack, was she here?
She was here.
Okay.
She lived here.
Now, I know you said that you
Didn't ask.
You didn't ask, all right.
You know, I know you said that you've had a hard time believing in what she believes in. Did she ever specifically tell you not to do something, but then you did it anyways?
No, I didn't go in the basement. I didn't. I mean, I've been down there, but I didn't touch anything. Did you? No, I didn't.
Okay. Just curious.
No, we didn't touch anything.
We didn't touch anything.
We aren't gonna mess with things we don't get yet. So no, nothing was touched.
But like the door here, you saw things move. You saw.
Oh yeah.
Yep, things were falling, and that door slammed. So that's why we decided we should probably turn around and come back up here.
We also heard some things.
Like
But
the screaming.
There was all
the
sorts
whispering.
of. No, yeah, exactly. Just whispering and nonsense. We're still figuring that out.
Right. I need something to do. What do we do? Isn't there
Right
some
now.
sort of, can I drink something, hold something, say something?
Nothing we know of
Do we
yet.
call in clergy? Do we?
Nothing we know of yet. We need to talk with our head, like our chief. We're gonna compare what we found. We're gonna figure. Basically, we gotta figure out what the entity is. Is it actually a ghost? As I think probably it could be something else. You don't want to mess with things the wrong way, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay. I don't. What,
All
what
right.
is there besides a ghosts? Don't answer that.
We don't know exactly. We won't answer it, and we don't know yet. So we don't want to cause you any distress. So.
Understand.
But
Right.
we will go ahead and confer with our chief. We'll, like Harry said, we'll go ahead and explain the situation here and see if we can't come up with a solution to move forward.
All right. If you wouldn't mind, yes, staying with Betty would be wise, or another friend. If you wouldn't mind, we'd love to talk to both of them, just in case maybe they did experience something, but they felt maybe embarrassed. They thought it was playing tricks on them, right? And they didn't want to tell you because they didn't want to worry you. There is a possibility of that. They would tell her. Well,
They would tell
then maybe
you.
they wouldn't tell you because you
Okay.
said you didn't believe in it, and they hid that. Maybe you'd think they were crazy, so they didn't want us to mention anything. I'm not
That's
accusing
fair.
you, but that could happen. So
Could be.
it'd be good to talk with them as well. I'm sure we can't
You're
get them right
welcome
this
to do
second,
so.
but yeah, if you could reach out and ask them to meet us here when we come back.
I can do that. I can have them both be here.
Great.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else?
You don't mind if we take a look around the place when we come back? We might do a more thorough investigation of the whole
No, I
building.
mean,
Wonderful.
yeah.
Uh,
it's-
Did your aunt keep any photo albums by any chance? Not her thing.
wow. I don't know. I suppose in the attic. I haven't
attic.
looked there.
Okay, that'd be a
Sure.
good place for us to check as well next time we're
Sure.
here. All right. Okay. Do you mind giving us Betty's address so that if you're not here when we come back, we could pop over
Sure.
and retrieve y'all?
I'll write it down for you.
Great, thank you. Costume, I'm out.
I think that's all we need for now, Lilith. So yeah, I'd recommend that you don't stay here for the time being,
Yeah,
but it's
holy
100% your
water-
call.
Okay.
Listen,
If you're not here,
if
don't
it-
worry about it.
the thing about using security measures or, warding and things like that is like, I could tell you to do this, and that, but like, until we know exactly what we're dealing with, you could just be exacerbating a situation. You could be antagonizing an entity. It's just, I think distance is the safest thing for the time being, if nothing else. And, do you mind if I take a photo of you for the sake of the case files? I know it's a little unusual a question, but...
Okay, is that necessary?
From my perspective, yeah.
Stealing my information? Is that what this is?
No. And
Not
I think the door behind us, splintering, may speak to that. We're here to look into this.
Mm-hmm.
And to clarify, if I was stealing your identity, it'd be kind of weird for you to come to me first and then for me to try it. It's you came into our office. We're trying to help you. I promise you, this is part of us helping you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I get it.
All right.
I get it.
It's a nerve-wracking situation. We do not blame you.
Okay. Yeah, you can take the picture. Do I smile or do I?
You do whatever feels natural. You don't even have to be looking at the camera if you don't want to. It's just for the sake of my record keeping.
Yeah.
I'm
fine.
If I take this photo, I'm gonna try and get the best focus I can on the amulet itself. Is my goal. But I'm definitely taking a photo of her. The focal point would be the amulet. If that makes sense.
I mean, it's a Polaroid camera, so there's like a 2-foot focal point, and then everything in that 2-foot range is in focus. So you're getting her, you're getting the amulet.
100%. Just saying, like rule of thirds. The emphasis is the amulet.
All right, you take that. You're at what, 6 now? No.
I've used
5.
4.
Oh, okay.
4
Perfect.
out of 8.
All right.
Yeah.
4 left. Okay. You take
so I snap
the
that
flash goes off.
Photo.
Y'all maybe feel a mild drop in temperature, but nothing like what you felt downstairs. And then nothing else happens.
All right. Thanks, Lilith. I appreciate that. Sure.
All right. We don't actually have to go back to the office. We can just go ahead and radio in Alder. And
true.
So we'll go ahead and take that call real quick. Just confer with her, and
we'll step out, get out of your hair while we're doing
we might go get a cup of coffee at the diner or something, and then we'll come back.
Oh, if you're not going to stay here anyway, no, that makes sense.
We
I don't
can
blame
stay
you.
here if you're going to step out. Then that's fine. Just conduct call here.
Yeah, I'll step outside.
If we need to leave, do you want us to lock up? Do you keys or do you not care?
I'm just step outside. I'll lock when you leave.
All right. I see what you mean. Yeah, of course.
Alrighty.
You don't have to make that roll anymore, Miss West.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Clever, Jim. Don't forget, you're going to get down for that. Right. Now what do y'all do?
All right. Want to get in contact with the chief and see if she might have any idea what we're dealing with? Because it seems obvious that it's a ghost, but the spirit said that they weren't dead, which I find odd because if you become a ghost, you got to die, right? Or another way of doing that?
In a lot of ghost stories, the dead are often unaware of the fact that they've passed. I think is actually quite a common theme from what I've seen. Obviously, I haven't encountered that many ghosts in the real world, but it's not impossible. Or this person might be trapped in a state between life and death.
Very X-Files like, is stepping into the other side sort of thing, or being shoved into the other side. Who knows? Well, we should call.
If you dug into those, I mean, if you have those files, I'd like to read them too.
I'll look into it, see if I can find copies for you, Jim.
Yeah, that'd be excellent. Yeah, what about the what are those files, do you think?
No, I was just
let's focus on the files that we got right now. I'm gonna
it was just a thing that reminded me of in a situation. Nothing related outside of that.
Was there a case in those files that you read about this particular one?
No. That's why I was saying it kind of reminded me of, but was not the same. It was just a thought, just a passing thought. Nothing necessary right now, Jim.
We'll watch that documentary later.
Yeah, with the man that talks directly to Alder.
Well, let's go ahead and patch into the chief then.
I didn't roll a D100 for that last photo that I took.
That's okay.
I don't know if you want. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Do not
awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Fantastic.
But yeah, go ahead, Jim. You've got the walkie-talkie, the two-way radio.
I'm assuming you press this one down and then.
Yeah, the one that says talk. Just click and hold that with your thumb.
All right.
You can talk right into it.
Well, this is simple.
Hello. It really is.
Alder, can you read me? This is Jim. Over.
Yeah, I'll read you loud and clear.
Alder, we've gotten some evidence so far about what could possibly be haunting this shop, but we're not quite sure what it is. Over.
Okay, what you got so far?
So far we've got it has the ability to interact with the physical world, things being thrown from tables and shelves. It seems to have claimed to not be dead, and it keeps saying how she was betrayed. It's a female spirit, as far as we understand. She hasn't given her name or how she's died, but she keeps repeating, "How dare she? How dare she?" She's talking about betrayal. Over.
Okay, yeah, that's really odd.
Temperature drops, Jim. Temperature drops, and when we mentioned the name, when we mentioned the niece's name, usually there was something that dropped around that time as well.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you picked that up. I put the radio up to Harry. Did you get that over?
Yeah, I could hear that, and I mean, it depends. Could be a lot of things, but it does sound, spectral to me. Here's the thing: if we're dealing with a ghost here, you gotta be really, really careful. Because the next steps are, and I know I said don't do anything stupid like a seance or anything, but that is an option. We could also maybe try a couple of other spells. You said, sorry, did you say it was aggressive?
Aggressive in its tone.
Pretty aggressive, yeah.
When we mentioned the name of the niece, as well as things started falling and getting knocked around that too.
Okay, and did you question her about it? Over.
Tried.
Over. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay. Well,
Don't let her.
I think we could maybe try to. I guess ask her some more questions. Maybe use some of the phrases that it used.
Do you think it would help if we did a seance? Over.
I mean, you could do that, but again, you have to be extremely careful. I would really recommend
don't let her.
that you come back to the office before you do anything like that, because you have to be very fucking particular, okay?
Wasn't.
Magic needs...
We should get out of here, by the way.
well, hold on.
Jim Gus. We're hearing things. It's talking while this is going on.
Wait, it's talking while I'm talking to you?
Yeah.
What's it saying?
Hard to make out, actually.
Okay. Well, you might be in danger, so maybe...
That's what I'm saying.
You can't let her.
Okay, so maybe... don't leave.
Don't leave?
I mean, it depends. It could go either way. Really?
Alder, I swear to God.
Getting mixed signals here, over.
I mean, it's 50-50. You're either gonna die or be safe. That's just how it is sometimes. But listen...
That's not how odds work. That
is in fact how it works. And I'll explain it to you later. It's a philosophy, but I don't think now is the time to go over that. But listen, here's the thing with the seances, right? Is magic is in the metaphor, so if you try it, you can't just do the thing that you've seen on TV, because that's not going to do shit. It's just going to open a door for a bunch of things. You have to do something very specific that means something, but to do that, you need to figure out for sure who the fuck that is, if it is a spirit.
Why would she?
Because you could do the wrong thing, and that would be very bad. And I think seances might be beyond your capabilities right now.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. Do you want to try to head back to the office and I can help you?
I would like that very much personally.
Okay.
Getting mixed signals here, Over. You told us to stay, now you're telling us to go back. Which one is it, Over?
If it were me, I would stay.
Yeah, but you're experienced. Over.
I know.
And we're not you.
You asked me what I thought I said. If it were me, I would stay.
But if it was us, you would. Over?
Make a roll for me. One person for the whole team.
Is it me?
Yeah, sure.
I've been doing it.
Oh, okay.
You want to do it, lucky man?
I was going to say I can.
It's kind of seemed like all the luck is yours.
There's a 34. I don't know what shifts would be here. If it's gambling, I'd have at least 34, another 5.
Okay.
You know what? Just come back to the office. I'll come back with you, okay?
Sounds great.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Don't let her stay there.
No.
We're not having us. She's already out.
No.
We're going.
No.
She's just
We're coming back.
No,
we're going to help
Over.
you. We're coming back. We're going to help you.
Staying.
I'm definitely leaving now. I'll go for the door and get outside.
Okay.
Hold on a second, Harry. I mean, you did hear what it said.
It's saying, don't go and stay, Alder. That makes me feel like I should do the opposite.
Well, it depends. If it
Damn it.
doesn't mean you any harm, then
Is
you
this a
want to
50-50?
stay. Yeah, I mean, everything's really 50-50 when you think about it.
Fine,
It either happens or
fine.
it doesn't. But, I mean...
We'll stay. That's fine. Hey, Ghost, I want to help you, so if you could meet us in the middle with the communication, that'd be great. How do we communicate with you more effectively?
Holy shit, make a roll for me, Gus. Holy shit, Gus. Just
Anything in
yelling
particular?
At it. Nope, just go do flat D100 because our thing is broken at the moment. 10! All the lights start flickering when you start to yell at whoever this is. And then the power goes out and everything goes quiet. And the front door unlocks and opens slowly.
Okay.
Well, that certainly gave us an answer.
Miss West, do you come inside when that happens?
I would have to come back in to get stuff
Yeah.
to, go elsewhere anyway, so I would stroll back in.
Okay, so when she comes back in, the door is going to slam shut behind her, and then all the lights come back on. And anybody trying to leave needs to roll a D100.
Great.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, Ms. West, you grab what you need to. We're going to head out for now. Probably would have been better if you hadn't come back in.
I have to get my things. I can't.
Well, now you do,
Get your things.
yeah.
Get your things.
Get your
I've decided I'm staying here. I'm gonna stay here.
Stepping out so you could talk.
Yeah,
to
now
boss.
things got a little weirder.
Great. That's great. That's
Yep.
really friggin' great.
Go get
Maybe
your
this
stuff
is a
quick.
sign.
I'm just gonna get my stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
hold
get
on a
your stuff.
second. This might be a sign. Gus, you did ask, hey, we need a better way to communicate, and look who strolls in. Coincidence? I think
Are you
not.
looking at me?
Yes, ma'am. I believe you might be the key to helping us solve this case.
Yeah. Lilith, how would you feel about making contact with your deceased aunt?
Okay, this is crazy. This is.
Hey, we promise not to call you crazy. I'm asking for professional courtesy in
that's
return.
Fair. how does this happen? I can't believe I'm saying this.
If we knew, we would explain. But right now, we are led to believe that the best opportunity that we have in communicating with this, well, what we will call a spirit, is possibly through you. At least that's the running theory.
Right. Okay. I mean, if that will fix this, then yes. Is this like a seance thing? Is that...
It might be in...
Something like that.
It'll fix
we could
something.
Try automatic writing.
Most definitely will fix something.
Right. This is my life now. Yeah. But...
Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and rate our friend Nega Oryx. This was a crazy episode. I'm fucking losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. This was wild for many, many reasons, which will become clear next week, I'm sure. So I hope you'll tune in. Ta for now.